2.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the H3 podcast. It's Wednesday, March 16th. We are.
None.
So much going.
Wow. Another masterpiece.
And, you know, it's a reflection of the show we have planned here today. High energy, so much to talk about. The music, by the way, keep the music going.
Oh, keep it going.
By the wonderful Otis McDonald, an incredible talent who made this beautiful theme song. Love it so much. Yeah, keep the vibes up, baby.
Play it the whole fucking episode.
I'm still recovering from being sick, but my throat doesn't really hurt today, but now I'm congested. So that's what's going on. Sorry, that's disgusting. Just doing this.
This is sick.
Today's episode is sponsored by Liquid IV and Curology. You guys want me to beg for subscribers because we dropped below 3 million again?
I can do it if you want.
It's not gonna happen. People, it's not gonna save us.
Well, you're framing it incorrectly. You gotta be like,
that like button.
guys, we are less than 1,000 away from hitting 3 million. It could happen live today on the show. It could happen.
Let me check. Guys, this is so exciting. We're gonna finally hit 3 million subs. We are only 300 away, guys.
Let's go.
Be smashing that subscribe button.
That like button. Smash that like
Or,
button.
and like and subscribe. Come on, baby. Ooh, I've dreamed of this moment for years to finally hit 3 million subscribers. What an honor to do it live with all you guys here. It's a dream come true.
Let's go. Once in a lifetime.
All right. Well, here we are. How's everyone doing?
Pretty good.
I'm doing good. I'd be really good if people smash that like button and turn on notifications and subscribe.
I just said that.
I know, but you gotta say it a few times. Every
that
time,
like button.
you gotta keep going.
You guys care more about it than I do. Why do you? I mean, I appreciate it. But you take it personally, I feel like, when it drops below.
Not
3
personally. I just think we're the best show on the internet.
I do
and
think
these
that.
little
Yeah.
YouTube
We're at least
cliche hacks.
We're at least the 14th best show on the internet.
Dan.
That was our ranking on the.
Page
Done.
15.
Well, okay. Well, those other ones aren't. They don't count necessarily because who is who
Hey,
beat
Shetty.
like
Shitty heads, dude.
Shedheads.
this is an internet show. Those guys are doing whatever they talk.
Pussies.
Right.
Yeah.
Love, chill.
These guys are pussies in the words of love.
Fucking pussies, dude.
My arch nemesis Oliver Tree was talking shit at one of his concerts.
Unbelievable.
What is this? What is he tearing up?
We are.
Okay, dude, honestly, this is what I said. First of all, I ratioed him, okay? So let that be known. Oliver Tree's a washed-up has-been. He has one song that people like. He's a fake cowboy who's only watched Brokeback Mountain once, by the way, which he confided in me, which I'm outing him now.
Your laptop screen cut out right as you went to go play that. Play the video one more time. We heard the audio, but the audience.
Pretty epic.
That dude is a bottom of the barrel scumbag. Fuck Ethan Clark. Fuck H3 Podcast.
Whatever, bro. I was like, those are all our fans just humoring you. We're the only reason you're actually even selling tickets. He's got one song. He's a washed-up has-been. He's a fake-ass cowboy. Any real cowboys watch Brokeback Mountain at least 100 times. Boosted. At least the good parts. He can't ride a bull. He can barely ride a scooter, and his hair sucks, and he owes his career to me. And also, I ratioed him. So what?
You really did ratio him. I gotta say.
Yeah.
It's almost double the amount.
And then, yeah. So whatever, Oliver, loser, douche.
What the fuck?
He just wants to box me. He's gonna have to offer me $3 million like Keemstar did.
Would you take him up on that?
For $3 million, I'd box Oliver Tree. I'd box anyone for $3 million but Keemstar. I wouldn't box Keemstar for any amount of money because I don't want to legitimize him. Because once you take the money and you get in the ring with him, then it turns into like, I don't actually care that he like had a part in someone unaliving themselves and like ruining people's lives, calling them faking that they're a pedo. I'm like, no. Would you box Jeffrey Epstein and like well, he's dead now. Allegedly.
So yes.
Just saying.
I'd fuck his body up. I'm just saying it's in a way a cosign of Keemstar. Which I can't
Yeah,
do.
you're right. I mean,
yeah,
making money or helping him make money.
Yeah, it's a spectacle.
Yeah, right.
And I'm clouding him up by doing this fight.
All right.
Which
Stupid bitch.
he deserves no clout. No clout for me. Oh, this was good. Tim Dillon, you know, of all the comedians who are like adjacent to Joe Rogan, well, that's not true. I like a lot of them. I like Tom Segura and Bert and Christina P. and all these guys. Bert Kreischer, Bobby Lee. I don't know if Bobby Lee's in Joe's orbit. I remember he said that.
Fact, I don't think they get along.
There's some beef, I believe.
See, that's my boy. That's why I love Bobby Lee because that's good. Because he's not dick riding Joe for fucking clout.
He
like
does.
all these guys are.
That's true. Yeah.
What's the beef? Is it public?
I think it goes back to the Carlos Mencia days of him like calling out Joe Rogan, calling out Carlos Mencia, and like he was asking Bobby Lee about it, and he like put out the interview publicly without Bobby's consent, and Bobby was like close with Carlos Mencia, so that caused some drama. Yeah.
No,
I mean,
that's not a great hill to die on, because Carlos Mencia was stealing jokes from people, right?
Yeah,
like
right.
Verbatim.
Yes.
But anyway, I stand Bobby Lee. Bobby's the greatest. But my point was that Tim is one of the good ones who he's just so funny, you know. And I've seen him go on Rogan and he challenges him and he gives him shit, and I like Tim. You know, sometimes he's on some weird shit, but for the most part, he's funny.
He's buddies with Alex Jones too.
Yeah, but the thing about Tim is that like I don't think he has an affiliation one way or the other. He's just entertaining, you know. I think he's just in it for the lulz. But anyway, here he's talking about Gary Vee.
Gary Vee's like, content. That's how you get out of it. Content. That's how you get out of it.
How do you fix Ukraine?
So what you have is you have this country right now that's being ripped apart. You're just being fucked up, fucking ripped apart. Okay? Do you know what it's like to be one day you're sitting in your bedroom, the next day you're fucking outside of your bedroom, you're not even in it anymore. You're outside of it walking, you don't even know where you're gonna do. So what are you gonna do when you're walking? So you're walking how many times so from Ukraine to Poland, what is that? 70, 80, 100,000 miles, whatever it is. How many TikToks can you make on the way to the border? How many?
That's so Gary Vee. He would say that.
Can you do on the way to the border? You can have 3 companies by the time you get to Poland. You'll be a millionaire in Poland. It's a blessing. Gary Vee's like,
it's a blessing. Dude.
No, it's pretty much spot on.
I'm surprised Gary Vee hasn't said that.
Well, we don't follow him that closely. Maybe he has.
How Gary Vee will fix Ukraine, and that's just I love that. Oh, so people are saying Bobby and Joe made up. Well, when was the last time Bobby was on Joe's podcast? Because I remember the last time I saw him.
He's never been.
He's never been.
I don't think so, dude.
I don't think he has. I mean, I remember him talking about never being on it, but that was a while ago. But
So is it Joe's never invited him? That's pretty trashy.
He's been invited.
Oh, and then you think Bobby passed?
It's just, I think they just say that it never happened for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Ethan, don't be like that.
We should get Bobby back in here. He's a delight. Very funny. Yeah, so love that.
I'm seeing he was on like a long time ago when like Joe Rogan before he had his studio, but I'm not seeing
he was on
anything
like
after that.
Skype or something.
Yeah.
Okay. This sounds good. Contestant hits her head and gets knocked out. Survivor All-Star. Oh, I was watching this. Hang on, I missed it.
Not actually. Hold on.
Bro, nice help. I don't think she got knocked. Her head got caught on the rope or something. Homie's here to help. Yo, he like body slammed her stomach. He definitely knocked the air out of her. What a guy, huh? What a teammate. WWF, dun 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 dun.
Thanks for the help, dude.
Speaking of reality shows, Sam, I'm gonna need you here to talk about this because I watched Bachelor last night. This season of Bachelor was the craziest thing. Did anyone watch that?
No, but I've been hearing all about it. Here comes Sam.
Oh my
Sam, we
God.
need you. We need our.
You watched that, Sam? I know you watched it. We talked about it.
Watched it. Do you think I would miss that?
Best season ever, right?
I agree. I think it's one of the best for sure.
So this guy Clayton, I don't think I could spoil it. You've seen. If you care, you've already seen it. If you care, spoilers. So I'm not going to spoil the end. So he has 3 finalists, and when you get 3 finalists, you get to do this thing called the fantasy suite, where you get to spend an overnight with the girls, and basically have private time all day, all night, with no cameras or anything. They don't always have sex, but they can. So this guy Clayton, he had 3 finalists. He told each one of them separately, he goes, I'm falling in love with you, and I'm shouting it from the top of the world. And each one of these girls is so convinced he's going to pick her in the end, and he has sex with each one.
All 3?
Well, at least the first 2.
Oh, okay.
And then the third one, his final date, he says to her, she goes, listen, I just want to know, have you told any of the other girls you love them, or have you slept with them? Because that'd be a deal breaker for me. Which makes sense, right? The idea is that they get engaged at the end. So how are you going to get engaged? A guy you just smashed 2 girls less than 24 hours earlier.
Oh,
that's not a good way to start a relationship. And so you could see he starts sweating, bro. He's like, oh shit. And this is the girl he liked the most, which everybody knew. And he's like, oh shit. He's like, well, you told me to explore all the relationships so I could know and just pick you. And she's like, yeah, bro, that didn't mean smashing and telling everyone that you're in love with them.
Oh, wow.
So she leaves. Oh, the thing is, he tells her, no, but I love you the most. He says, I love you the most. Then the other 2, so she bails. And then when the other 2 girls learn that she left, he's like, listen, I have to be frank with you. I told both of you that I love you, and that and also I've slept with both of you. He tells them together, and then they freak out. They're leaving, and then and then he goes, no, please stay. I'm in love with you, He begs them both to stay. He says, you have to stay. I'm in love with you. Please stay. He doesn't tell them that I told the other girl I was in love with her the most. Then after he begs the 2 girls to stay, and they decide, okay, I'm gonna stay, because once again he makes them both feel separately that he's gonna pick them.
Right.
So after they have already humiliated themselves and agreed that they're gonna stay, then he goes home and he goes, yo, I'm in love. The one girl that I want is the one girl that left, and I'm gonna have to break up with them now. And then he brings them out together as a group and says, I just want to let you guys know that my heart is elsewhere, and I'm gonna have to walk you guys out or some shit. And it's just pure pandemonium. He gets eviscerated, bro. Sam, did I give a proper recounting of that?
That was great. I can't believe that he fought for Rachel and Gabby to stay to do a group breakup.
The group breakup.
That was so insane. That was so insane.
I think he's going to go down as the most hated Bachelor of all time for good reason.
Oh, for sure.
And like, The girls came hard on him, bro. They tore him up. Everyone online hates his guts. And oh my God, he's just such a douche. I was just screaming at the TV the whole time.
Did he make up with the third girl?
So that's the most fucked up part, because everyone hated him. They're like, fuck this guy. He's leaving alone. Nobody wants to be with him. And then in the final episode, they revealed that he got back together with the third girl.
Which is so stupid. I'm so mad about that. I wish she would have stood her ground so hard, because now I feel like she was girl bossing so hard.
Yeah.
And I was like, yes, Susie, leave. You deserve better.
Yeah.
And she's like, that's my boyfriend, or whatever she said at the end. I was like, you've got to be fucking joking. I'm so mad.
I cannot believe she took his ass back. And after watching the show back, you really see how manipulative and disrespectful he was to those other girls, telling everyone he loved them, begging them to come back. It's just nasty, dude. And he fucked them both, told him he loved them, and then the same two girls he fucked 24 hours or whatever earlier, he put them in the room and then dumped them together. A group dump.
Jesus Christ.
It was amazing. It was the best reality shit.
Good show.
It was so good.
I don't watch it, but you know who spoiled it for me? Your dad.
Oh yeah, my dad. You have that tweet?
Yeah, it's in Discord. Your response cracked me up last night.
Dude, my dad, I cannot believe my dad. Me and Ela are hyping this up all night, waiting for Theodore to go to bed. We go downstairs, we got our popcorn, and I'm browsing Twitter. My dad, this is like right after it airs, okay? This is spoiler time. He goes, you get nothing. And I'm like, okay, they all leave him. I was like, you son of a bitch. You, like, how dare you spoil? And my dad...
You got Zilly Zonked again.
You got zonked.
That's true.
Yep. Yeah.
You got Gary Gonked.
And my dad is...
You got Gary Gonked.
That sounds like a disease.
My dad is someone who cares about spoiling. He's the kind of guy who's like, don't talk about the game. I haven't watched it yet. Right. Whatever.
Yeah.
Spoiled by the official Bachelor Instagram, which I was so mad about because they posted a spoiler before West Coast aired.
How that is just
I was mad. I did not want to be spoiled because all of the alum were hyping it up so much. I was like, what's going to happen? But I think it was contractual.
I said, Dad, delete this. I swear to God, you just fucking spoiled it. I haven't watched it yet. I'm so mad. I'm blocking you. What the fuck? He didn't even respond to me, did he?
I don't think he did.
Didn't delete it either.
Did you block him?
No.
Gary Gonked, dog.
I should have blocked him.
You got Gary
You got Gonkaria, dog.
Anyway, if you guys don't watch well, the good news is the two girls that he... by the way, all the girls were amazing. Those two girls, I was like, queens, all of them. Except Susie, who took them back.
Yeah, I'm excited for a Bachelorette. I think that was a good move, Joe Millionaire style.
So the two girls that got dumped are now doing a season of Bachelorette together. I can't wait.
Wait.
Yeah, that's going to be good.
Together, dude. Together.
Gonna
same guys.
Polyamory?
Two girls, same guys.
So they eat. Okay, got it.
I'm assuming.
Are they a couple now? And they're like. No, I get what you're saying now.
No, it's not polyamory.
Right. When you first said that, I was a little thrown off.
I think that's what Clayton wanted. Clayton wanted he was ready to sister wife them. He's like, I'm in love with all three of you, and I just can't decide. It's like, dude. And he's telling that to all the girls, like, they don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, man. That's Such wild. A good season. So shout outs to the Bachelor Nation this week. What a roller coaster ride. Let me pull up a picture. When he started messing up at the end, he just started sounding like such a dumb he's just such a oaf. Such a dumb. He's like this big, dumb fucking human. He's like a can of Spam in human form. Look at this guy. He just slimed out of a can of Spam. Damn. Which is like a... I say this a lot. He's a meat popsicle. He really is. Do you find him handsome, Sam?
No.
I mean, he is like...
He's literally just a dude. He looks like every dude.
Well, he's like tall and jacked,
I
so.
thought he looked like Shaggy when he took the buff potion. If anyone
That's funny. Wait, I gotta see a full body.
Dude, he reminds me of that guy from Umbrella Academy. The dude who's like half ape.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know if I can-
Yeah, good.
The guy who what?
He's like half ape. He's like fucking huge.
Yeah, he is huge. Some of his looks were wild too, man. Show Shaggy took the buff potion for real.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Man, you're pretty good on Scooby-Doo lore, Ian.
We've been trying to tell you.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm referencing.
We got a whole.
But I was also, you know what I was
series
thinking,
ready to
Sam?
go.
I was like, this is why incels, this is why Red Pill exists. Because this guy Clayton, he's tall and jacked. Other than that, he has no personality.
Mm-hmm.
He's not funny. He's not interesting. I don't even think this motherfucker has a job.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's all he has going for him.
I was annoyed. He's so entitled. Like he thinks like, oh, he literally was like, before I admit I slept with all y'all, who want to marry me?
Exactly.
It's like
because he's tall and handsome and he's used to people fucking throwing
Yeah.
themselves at him.
Yeah.
And that makes me want to get the button ready, Dan.
yeah.
And that
Same.
you know? People were saying that the tone is annoying. Maybe change the sound to something like the whoa, 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 brrr, brrr, whatever.
That'll be more annoying. No, it only works with the tone, I'm afraid.
I agree. The tone is kind of triggering if you're listening. Yeah, like that. Bloop, 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 bloop. Beep. Anyway, Clayton's the worst. Such a douche. You know, I'm red pilled after this season. Straight up.
I feel like everything that you said about him applies to the other gender as well, though.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right.
There's a lot of.
I'm back to blue pilled then.
Just saying.
I'm just saying it's a universal human quality for dumb himbo or bimbo people.
If you're like
get
perfect
lucky.
body.
Yeah.
You can just be like,
you can skate by in life if you're incredibly attractive. It's just a sad reality.
I often say if I looked, if I looked like PewDiePie, I'd have 1 billion subscribers by now.
If you were into saying subscribe like PewDiePie.
Say what?
PewDiePie said subscribe in all of his videos.
Okay.
And he made a meme out of it.
Well, I've been doing that, and I'm still below 3 million.
He's been doing it for like 10 years. You got to catch up.
You think that's why?
I mean, the sub to PewDiePie meme definitely blew him up by like, what did he gain, like 40 million within that time?
Let's see where we're at on subs. See, we didn't even get there, bro. We still need 150. We're done.
We're not done. Stop it, Ethan. We got like 1,000 subscribers after we said that.
No, we didn't. I'm looking at it. We got 100.
Nah.
I'm looking at it.
We started at 8,900.
No, we didn't. We were at 9,500.
No, I'm sure we started at 8,000. I had the studio open.
Love watches this. He watches the analytics before he sleeps.
Whatever. Thanks for subscribing. Whatever.
Can I give it a shot?
Oh, hey, Olivia's here.
Oh, hi, Olivia.
What you doing
hi,
here?
Olivia.
I was listening to her the whole time.
Yeah.
You want to join us, Olivia?
Oh, just everyone's trying promo to sub. I thought I'd like to give it a shot.
Go ahead, Zach.
Yeah, go for it, Zach.
Okay. Hey, how you doing? Welcome and thank you for tuning into the H3 podcast. How you doing? My name is Zach Lewis. Let's give it up for our host, Mr. Ethan Klein, for the best content, for the best show, for the best everything, quite frankly. Please smash that like button and subscribe to our channel because this is a beautiful and wonderful place.
Thank you, Zach.
And
I'm getting wedding.
Didn't say hit the bell. Didn't say turn notifications on. That's a fucking fail.
See, that's too much. That's too much.
No, I don't.
Total fucking fail.
I'm
Zach.
getting getting wedding singer vibes from that one.
I was getting like 99 cents a day could help provide a meal for this child vibes.
Really? That's bad.
A little too up.
No, I thought he did good.
Yeah. No, he did great.
For 99 cents a day, this dog, in the eyes of an angel, for once subscribe, you can save this poor, starving African child. Look at him. We're filming him. We could give him food and help him, but we're not, so that we can ask you for money. Look at this poor girl. If only you would subscribe, she would have everything in life. But you choose to be fucking stingy and not click that button.
And the other person is poo-pooing.
All right, I'm over this shit. I don't care. What is this? Oh, I want to say, Teddy Fresh x Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty, Rick and Morty, Rick. This Thursday. Rick and Morty, Thursday.
It's awesome.
10 a.m. Pretty exciting. So what is this saying? Someone met me at Denny's where I farted on them or whatever? Some lie about me? 1,800 points. I met Ethan and he's a complete asshole. He was sitting in Denny's by himself. I said I was a huge fan. He told me to fuck off while his mouth was filled with pancakes. After that, Ethan started screaming at the waitress for more pancakes and smashing plates on the ground.
Dude. Again?
You know, it'd be funny if that was true, like the one time that was true. Because no one would believe that if I was just at Denny's smashing plates and screaming at people.
Do you know the Demi Lovato Twitter story from a few years ago?
I'd love to hear it.
Oh my God, let me pull it up. It's a fake, like, narration of meeting Demi Lovato at one of their meet and greets. Let me grab it.
So this is not a real event.
No, it was so fake and so funny.
No, I won't believe it's real. Demi Lovato fatty. Fan claims Lovato called her fat, bullied her. But what is this website? Is this a real article?
This was probably published before they realized that it was fake or something.
So they actually published this.
It sure looks like it.
That's awesome.
Is this the one? Is this what you were talking about?
Yes.
Can you zoom on it? I'll read it.
It is one of the funniest things.
I met Demi Lovato recently. My name is Madison, and this is my MNG story. I met her on October 20th of this year, and it was horrific. She was rude, not classy, and she lost a long-time Lovatic?
I think that's the fan base.
Lovatic?
Lovatics.
Oh.
Lovatics. I guess.
You know what her fan base is now called? Yogartics. They're the Yogartics now.
Right.
I walked into the $350 meet and greet to say hello, and she replies with fat. I shook it off because I thought maybe I heard her wrong.
What is she, Joe Biden? Listen, fat.
As I approached her and asked to do my pose, she stared at me, my blank face. I continued talking. You saved my life, I say. You're the reason I'm alive today. She looks me dead in the eye and says, you'll die soon enough, fatty. And then whispers, obesity. I started crying. I had never felt pain like this. And she started laughing and said, are you crying? Stop it. Stop it now. And she flicked my vagina. The photographer took the picture, and I headed out of the meet and greet section. And that's when Demi started speaking whale to me. I still can't believe this happened. I cried writing this. I wish this weren't true, but Demi Lovato is in fact a horrible person. So they actually, let me read the article.
Yeah, did they really?
I don't think anybody actually ever believed it, but after they posted this, they posted a fake screenshot of Demi messaging them, and it just said, delete it, fat.
I said, thanks for exposing me on Twitter, fatty. Not today, fatty, not today.
Look, here's the deal.
I mean, that's some good...
Hold on, go up. Let me read the intro. It says, Demi Lovato is facing some very bizarre accusations. A fan on Twitter is claiming she was bullied and called names because of her weight at a recent meet and greet. This is real. They're writing this from.
Yeah, I think they took the bait.
Dude,
They got
really...
zonked.
They're boomers.
Yeah, that's some boomer ass shit right there. Well, there you have it. How about some fresh and fit cringe? Back on Cringetopia. Oh man, this is gonna be bad.
Women are not built to handle masculine problems. We are being vulnerable with a.
What's a masculine problem? Like, I already have questions. What's a masculine problem?
Itchy balls.
Barbados.
I don't know.
Your dick hurt. My dick hurt.
My dick hurt. God damn it, my dick hurt again.
Prostate cancer? Well, yeah.
Right. That's true.
Barbados.
Coconuts in Barbados.
Women are not built to handle masculine problems. We are being vulnerable with a woman is some of the worst advice that modern day women give to men. Because if I sit there and I cry to you, oh my God, my life is hard, blah 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 blah.
Yo, you're so dumb, bro. That's not what being vulnerable is. You dumb fuck. You are so stupid. You're actually dumb. And I wish you wouldn't be such a coward and you would come defend me with Coconuts in Barbados. Who's your co-host? And not Rolo Tony, whoever the fuck that is. Some ponytail wearing, chin strapped weirdo. Not trying to get involved with that dumbass. Not because he's smart and I'm scared of him, because nobody fucking cares who he is. Wait, they said they'd debate us, Ian? Just the two of them? They said they'd debate me and Hassan? Without Rolo Tony Browntown? Okay, let's do it. I'm down.
Yep. Bro.
I'm down.
Okay.
You might sit there and console me for a bit, but deep down you're like, you fucking bitch.
No.
You're gonna go and
That
find
is
someone.
so not true. I know.
So you're saying that what he...
You're this guy is so, his brain is, I actually feel bad listening to that. He really thinks women, anytime he opens up to them, they're just thinking about what a bitch he is. Like, what did your mom do to you, bro?
Every time a woman says something to him, he rolls his eyes. I wonder if that's a masculine problem.
I still don't know what a masculine problem is. That's so fucked up that he actually thinks that. That's really sad.
He's saying is incorrect?
No,
that a guy
vulnerability
should
shows
cry in front of...
vulnerability is so powerful.
Again, this is a common example of women saying one thing but doing another. They're saying this right now because it's politically correct.
Why do you think you know what they think? His mom must have, like, made him tuck his dick between his legs and, like, walk around the house like that or some shit. Like, really fucked him up. You know what I mean, Dan?
Yeah, I do.
I saw Dan doing this, so I don't know if you were disapproving of what I was saying.
I was doing something else.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, his mom made him mangina around the house. It fucked him up. This guy manginas. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. This man wears women's underwear at home, tucks his dick back into his butt crack, and looks at himself in the mirror. And he says, I'd fuck me. Would you fuck me?
Say, you can cry to me, you can be vulnerable to me, etc. But deep down, if your man came to you and was crying on your shoulder saying, I don't know what's going on, her
I would be
vagina's
there
gonna...
for him.
Can I finish? Can I finish?
Yeah, we know where you're going. You don't... This guy, man.
Her vagina's gonna dry up. She ain't gonna want to fuck with him anymore. She's gonna look for a stronger, more capable man because women are designed to look for security.
Just because they cry once, bro?
Hey, man, I can't.
Are we even talking about crying? He's like just saying, take care of your problem. Like just talk about your day and shit.
Tell you how many times we brought girls on the show with their own. They tell us on air. One time my boyfriend cried in front of me, and I never looked at him the same.
This guy loves nipple torture. I'm sure of it. This guy walks around with nipple clamps and a mangina, and he gets off. Sad, really. Coconuts in Barbados is there, but I think he's had a frontal lobotomy or something. I don't think he knows where he is.
trying to think, but nothing happens.
Someone said, I'm dating long distance, so I just mail my tears. Interesting. Her vagina. Dude, I can't get over this guy. How are they real? People watch this shit, man. Fraud and fat. That's what people are calling. They're not fat. If Coconuts of Barbados is fat, then I'm fucking humongous. Let me see how these guys are doing. Fresh and Fit podcast. No, they got Rolo Tony on, bro.
Oh shit, no views.
5 hours, no views. That's got to be a bug, right? With Rolo Tony? I mean, that guy's
With the
world famous red pillar.
Rolo Tony has? Unbelievable.
What are you afraid of, Ian?
By the way, he called me Ian. It's called Debunking the Body Count Doesn't Matter myth. Let me guess, it's about women's body count and not their body count.
That's a very,
Hopefully you guys can
very
see,
good guess.
Oh, it's live.
Oh, it's live? Oh, let's do Inception. What's up, pussies? Put on the H3 podcast. Oh, they only have 600 people watching? Dude, nobody cares about you guys, bro.
More contrast. And as usual,
Can we have a live
so
debate?
It's difficult to light them up. It's easy to light a Rolo.
So this way they know there's no shenanigans. There's no, you know what I mean? There's no sleight of hand. Let's just have a live debate with Rolo Tony, who's dressed like a 14-year-old.
Pussies.
Look, they literally have a sign on their desk begging people to do their Patreon.
That's right.
There you go, the
I know.
angel.
Well, I told you I was going to wear a white T-shirt for tonight's show with the girls, so like maybe I'll disappear, and you wear a black T-shirt, and you'll disappear.
There you go, contrast.
There you go, man.
Come back, man.
So,
Hey, Coconut, do you mind that Rolo Tony literally called you dumb like a week ago on his video?
So, a quick announcement, guys, before we get into today's show. Patreon.com/FreshFit. Check us out over there. Get all the behind-the-scenes content. Also, go ahead and pick up our boy Rolo Tomasi's book, The Rational Male.
Yes.
It's Amazon. Link is below. And also, guys, get the merch. FreshFitPodcastStore.com. And what else? We
Wait,
have
is
a
this
YouTube channel called Fresh to Fish Short.
Wait.
It's time for ads. Let's
Oh no, yeah, they're getting. Wait, hold on. This is good. They're
Wednesday shows.
Debate
I've been to
me.
them with Rocky Savo and Kevin Savo. We had Charlie from Cultivate Crypto was on with us as well.
Yes. Let's get on the phone with Fresh and Fit live, cross fucking podcast bonanza, bro.
And we're doing a red pill NFT. We'll talk about that later. But
They're doing a red pilled NFT, Dan. Aren't you excited about that?
Very
excited. Letting everybody know it's out there.
NFTs are the future, man.
Yep, and it's Red Pill Lions, right?
Yes, redpilllions.com.
Red Pill Live, baby.
Cool. So, guys, sorry for the delay, by the way. We were doing a little bit of research, making sure we had all our stuff ready to go, because today's going to be a very important episode.
They're getting
and we'll get
tomatoes.
right into it. So, okay. So the other day, right, let's go down memory lane.
I'm captivated. Oh,
At the end of last week, someone had sent me a video.
A supporter.
And there's this woman, this girl.
Man of harpoons.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. Guys, if you want to debate, here's your chance, okay? Just call. Thank you. Oh, we can get Hasana's live, too. This could be interesting. We could set up a whole thing. All right. Let's take our sponsors and maybe we could set up a debate. Who knows? Magic happening here today. But we've got... Oh, AB, you have a burrito in your honor before we thank sponsors? This is absburrito.com.
Yep.
So let's take a look here. AB's Burrito.
Dude, there's a Twitter page. There's a Instagram page. It's getting out of control.
Burritos that are not more famous than AB's Burrito.
Look at that.
David Dobrik's Burrito. And Justin Bieber eating the Sideways Burrito.
I need to get that burrito on Cameo.
Never forget what went into AB's Burrito. Ah, yes. I feel like something's missing here, AB. It's like, what is it? It's just veggies and... I feel like there's something missing.
Well, I added a little something, and that's why I didn't show the full...
No, but... Okay, whatever. Let's not... This is all sidebar. Thank you to our sponsors, Liquid IV. Okay. Liquid IV is helping you accomplish your New Year's resolution. What's some new goals you've got? Well, how about staying hydrated and changing up your fitness routine? Liquid IV is helping you do it all. It's the New Year's, and no better way to kick off 2022 than making sure you're feeling your best. Listen, staying hydrated, the key to happiness. Fix all your problems in life. Done. Liquid IV. One stick of Liquid IV and 6 ounces of water hydrates faster and more efficiently than water alone. And Liquid IV has a bunch of great flavors, like watermelon, lemon lime, strawberry, pina colada, and more. Dan, you ready to chug some Liquid IV?
I don't have it, so no. Sounds
Liquid
like
IV.
maybe
Oh, AB's got it.
Oh, coming in close.
What flavor we got today, Dan?
We've got a little bit of hydration multiplier. The watermelon one. I like this one.
That's the hydration formula. Because there's a lot
With cellular transport technology.
Ooh.
About to get transported into fucking hydration.
Sounds like alien tech.
It is.
Damn, I'm so
Roswell
congested
crash
today.
from the 1950s. They extracted this.
They found that
technology.
on Roslyn, it's reported.
Not at Roslyn, at Roswell.
Roswell.
Yep.
No. Actually, there's Roslyn, which
that
is
was
more
another
secret. Only I know about it. Yes.
See, that's actually a very common move with those conspiracy theorists. Is they love nothing more than one-upping each other. Like whatever conspiracy you believe in, you're just a sheep. The real conspiracy.
Yeah.
You believe in Roswell? Yeah, that's just a cover for
Roslyn.
Roslyn. That's the real shit.
Well, Dan is hitting the hydration formula. There's like a boost with caffeine. There's an immune boost one with like lots of vitamin C. It tastes great. It hydrates. It can help you get your, first thing in the morning before a workout. You're feeling run down. Actually, could someone get me a immune boost? I think I need one of those.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Thank you. Hangover. It's good for all that. Love it, Liquid IV. Actually, each pack contains 5 essential vitamins: B3, B5, B6, B12, and vitamin C. With 3 times the electrolytes of traditional sports drinks, it's made with premium ingredients, non-GMO, free from gluten, dairy, or soy. And what makes Liquid IV so effective? It's scientific cellular transport technology. We love that. Anyway, grab your Liquid IV in bulk nationwide at Costco or get 25% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use the code H3 at checkout. That's 25% off anything you order when you use the promo code H3 at liquidiv.com. Experience better hydration today at liquidiv.com, promo code H3. And finally, thank you to one of my favorite products that I use nightly, Curology. Curology is a game-changing custom care skincare routine made by dermatology providers. They create a custom prescription cream for your specific goals, whether that's tackling acne, clogged pores, skin texture, dark spots, fine lines, or anything else. You start by taking a short online quiz and uploading photos of your face, of your skin, and if it's a good fit, they think they can help, they'll ship your formula right to your door. It's got your name on it. It's dermatology provided. It's the real deal. I don't know how yours work, but I don't know if that's just what they provided for me, but they sent me a face wash, a moisturizer, and the dermatology provided cream, and I love all the products, man. The moisturizer, it doesn't make my skin feel oily or glossy, and well, just grab me one maybe. And what do you got for me? Okay, we'll do this. Yeah, and the face wash doesn't make my skin feel super dry either, so it's really nice, gentle. Love it. I love Curology. Been using it. I don't have time to go to a dermatologist. I don't have time to go online and read all these blogs about how to take care of my skin. I've got time for that shit. Just go to Curology. 30-day trial of Curology.com/H3. Just pay $5 for shipping and handling. Damn, get a free 30-day trial. That's CUROLOGY.com/H3. to start your free 30-day trial. Cancel anytime. Prescription is subject to consultation. Thank you, Turkeyology. What do we got here? I've got a hydration and a hydration immune. This is immune, maybe.
No, I apologize. I thought it was just the energy one.
I need more water though. I'm about to boost me up. You just bring me a fresh glass. Thank you.
Boosted.
So, I want to talk to you guys about your experience with Jimmie Lee.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
By the way, let me know if Fresh and Fit Senpai noticed me.
Well, they put their chat on sub-only mode, so I'm sure they did notice you. Also, apparently, Son texted you. He got the message about...
Oh, really?
you.
Wow.
Yeah, so...
Message travels fast. So I'm even willing to talk to Rolo Tony Browntown there.
Cracker.
Rolo
Let them talk, dude. They got the super team there.
They're talking shit right now about our girl Drew.
Oh, let's watch. We gotta watch.
When I opened too, one of the mods of their channel wrote in the chat, she got COVID-19. That's one of their mods.
Nice.
In fact, then she's saying, "Oh, you're outside the club hating." It's like, no, like we actually do have the stats. We're gonna go through them right now as far as why you are incorrect. So,
I don't think they've ever had this many live viewers.
okay, so you want to hit the data first?
Well, first and foremost, I
go
just
ahead.
want to make sure that everyone knows that when you have all of 30 seconds, what is it, 45-second video?
Yeah.
That's the format today, by the way. So nobody watches the 2-hour full video. Nobody watches.
You're making one right now, you dumbass. Joe Rogan's the most popular show in the world. This show gets 1 million views per episode. What are you talking about, you idiot?
My live streams, like, unless you're like
yeah, nobody watched your live stream because they suck. You're not entertaining or interesting.
like a real diet.
And you're like a 50-year-old talking about dating advice for 18-year-olds. It's creepy and weird. You have a chin strap.
Hard fan.
He's like, yo, people don't watch 2-hour content anymore. Yeah, make TikToks. They won't watch those either.
Part of my group, right? Yeah. And if you watch my full live streams, you will notice that I constantly use and cite sources. I talk about Tim Burkhead, I talk about David Buss, I talk about Jordan Peterson used as well. I talk about Rob Henderson. Every single episode
All
that
the great
I do,
thinkers of our time, right there.
Yeah. I read my conf. Just kidding.
I come at you with stats. Because that's what people are going to come. People are going to hammer me just like this in a 30-minute or 30-second clip to say he doesn't know what he's talking about. No.
Don't forget. Don't pretend to be a psychologist. You're just some dumbass, bro, in a basement.
If you go and you watch the entire video, you will understand. Or hell, you don't even have to watch.
Just why didn't you guys debate me? This is a big opportunity. Let's do it now. Right? We're live. They're live.
Entire video. Just watch the section because
Hassan's ready. Hassan's ready to jump on too. Come on, guys. Rolo Tony's in the studio.
That there's chapter markers so that you can go and get to the section that is important.
They're not opposed to
you.
debating, right? Like they were reaching out to us. They want to do it.
I want to do it too. But now it's a great opportunity. We're here. Why y'all ducking Heath and Hassan? Exactly. Beta. Come on. What? Just nobody cares about debunking body count myth. Talk to me and Hassan.
So that's why it's a common courtesy, right?
Oh shit! Someone gave $5 and they erased the message. Okay, I see what it is.
So am I a high?
All right, they're not going for it, guys. Beta behavior. Beta. Here, let me text Hassan back. I'll say, unfortunately, to beta to debate us right now.
Never be a beta.
Well, they are. I thought never be a beta, but here they are being.
Ever do it. It is death.
It is death. Could be magical experience. Fortunately, sorry, I'm pulling up the stream. I want to read our chat. Yeah, nobody can accuse us of having a better run stream. All right, you guys want to talk about Jimmie Lee? Because this was pretty epic. As you guys know, Jimmie Lee, friend of the show. He is how would you call him? A shot
associate of the show, I would say.
Right, let's not say friend. He's more of a...
he's an acquaintance.
Character on the show.
Yeah, he's in our goof gang. How about that?
He's a friend of the show. I'm going to embrace that. Sometimes you have friends.
Wait until you see the footage.
Yeah, after
that bad.
After what we experienced, Ethan, I don't know, man.
It was pretty rough.
I mean, he's been on the show. But Jimmie Lee, he tells shocking, often racist, just horrific jokes. I'm afraid he's going to get beat up. The stuff he says to people is just beyond. Now, you guys, he's been begging us to do he texts me and Zach, what, like, I don't know. He emails me like 10 times a day.
Yeah, he called me like 5-6 times. There was one week where he called me 5-6 times a day. Just brigading and harassing.
Did you ever answer?
Well, eventually, yeah, we filmed with him. I mean, it got...
So it worked, yeah. That's why he keeps it up.
Yeah.
Well, so we did a segment where Cam, Love, Ian, and Zach went out to do some jokes with him. His whole shtick is he goes up to random people on the street and just offends them. Zach, he was taking your under his wing. Was that the idea?
That was our plan. Unfortunately, that really didn't fall through because he brought his own filming crew.
Yes, he always does that.
Right. So in our minds and what we've discussed with him and made it very clear that this was mutual, that I was going to come and he was going to teach me the ropes. However, this was not the case whatsoever. He totally hijacked our shoot.
Yeah.
It was just Jimmie. He turned on and it's Jimmie.
Yeah, I that's what I thought it would happen. He's kind of got one track.
Yeah, and that's it. That's all you're gonna get. He kept getting in our shots. His filming crew kept getting in our shots, and there was no stopping this man. And he kept telling me, "You're not funny, Zach. You're not doing this right."
He said that to you?
Yeah.
You're the mentor. Was he serious?
He kind of alpha dogged Zach a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
So what? Well, okay. So what was Ian and Love? You're Swedish. You're visiting. What was your impression of all that went down?
I mean, my view of the American people has been very, very reinforced. People are resilient. Probably if you did that in Sweden, you get your... I say Swedish people are pretty calm, but doing stuff like that would not fly in Sweden.
I'm telling you, we even did that in New York. The first time I met him, we were in New York, and New Yorkers have a reputation.
Yeah.
I'm surprised nobody swung at him.
Well, we had these two big ass security guards with
Sure.
us.
But were people getting pissed, or were they just kind of playing along?
I mean, it's so dumb, so it's hard to take serious.
Some people were mad, yeah.
So, Ian, what was your take? Because you were there behind the camera.
Oh, I mean, it was a radioactive situation. I mean, in Jimmy's words, it is dangerously funny.
Yeah.
So.
He keeps saying the same jokes like 20 times, even though it's
Sure.
for different people. Like, God loved the guy, and he treated us to breakfast, was really nice, and he treated us to lunch. But we were supposed to film with him till like 7 o'clock.
Oh my goodness.
And it hit like, I was done around like 1 o'clock. I'm like,
how are you going to do?
There's no
When did
way.
you meet him?
We met him at 9.
So he wanted it. Wait, 9 a.m.
9 a.m. at his.
He wanted to do 10 hours.
Yes.
Yeah.
He wanted to
Fuck
do
that.
10
dude.
hours shoot. So
10 hours.
by 1 o'clock, I'm getting like, I'm done. Like, I'm just fuck that.
Yeah, 4 hours is enough with Jimmy.
So it like 4 o'clock hits, and we're all just like, this is enough. We gotta. There's too much. And Ian was getting upset. I was upset. Love was just for the ride.
What were you upset about, Ian?
Well,
we were just pissed.
It
Like,
just wasn't. I could tell everyone was tired. It wasn't really, we were trying to film, as Zach said, just a lot of backs turned. We couldn't get a good shot. Jimmy is bringing us into restaurants
Just stuff you're not comfortable with.
He flagged down a bus and made them stop. And he roasted every person on the bus.
He went on the bus?
He
made everyone go out.
He had them leave the bus.
What? How did he do that?
Roasted them on the
Wait,
bus.
what kind of bus was it?
Like a Hollywood bus.
Yeah, it was like
So he stopped the Hollywood bus.
Yeah.
He somehow convinced them all to come off.
He sees
Not all of them. A lot of people were like, I'm not doing this. And then he got on the bus and roasted them too.
Oh my
And
God.
It's not like comedy. It's like saying you're ugly.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Racist comment,
He sees
you're poor.
the bus driver and he gets him to pull over. He's like, "Hey, ZZ Top," because he's got a big long beard. It was just horrendously bad, and I think the part that really pissed him off was people would come up with him to take pictures with him because obviously you have a camera crew and bodyguards, so people think you're someone, right? But we would get notice from the show, like, "Oh my God, that's Ian. Oh my God, that's Zach. That's Love," and he would get kind of pissed at that.
Really?
Yeah.
We lost a couple fans for sure yesterday.
Oh no!
There was this ticket boy in like a ticket, cube, wherever, and I heard the like speaker, like, "Is that you, Love? H3?"
Yeah.
And I turned around and yeah, it's us. And then I pointed him out to Jimmie Lee, like, "There's a fan in here," and he just goes up and like calls him like.
He calls him fat or something. Yeah.
No, way worse. I don't even know. Like, see, a super racist slur. Like, going crazy, dude.
Ethan,
and,
it was bad.
And I just stayed after because I'm the audio dude. So I just like, sorry about that, dude. I felt so bad.
Well, if you're a fan of the show, you know Jimmie
He
Lee
was
experience.
laughing, but that was rough, dude.
Ethan, it was, dare I say, the worst day of my life.
Well, since I started working here, this is the first thing I voluntarily like skipped. I was like, I can't
Smart.
do it. I cannot do this.
Even danced out of it.
Yeah, me
Smart,
and
man.
we were
We
alone
should-
in the office yesterday.
We should just. I'm actually seeing a decent amount because we have a lot of relatively new fans, and Jimmie is kind of an old meme. Jimmie is a comedian, let's say, who has been part of the H3 lore for years now. There was an old H3 Productions video made about him because you guys discovered on YouTube some of his comedy sketch. His sketch comedy stuff, right? That's how it all originated.
So the original story, this is so crazy, is that he's a dentist. He's actually a very successful dentist. He was rich. And one of our fans, member of the subreddit, said, I was at my dentist, and when he finished, he handed me a DVD
Right.
of his sketch and said, go watch this. And when I watched it, it was the worst, craziest thing I ever saw. You have to watch this. And they posted on the subreddit, and then we started making reaction videos to it. And it is incredible. I mean, you could go watch those on our Ethan and Hila channel. They're still up. One Fucked Up Dentist, it was called.
Which he told me why he kind of like got rid of that. It was totally tanking his business.
Yeah, of course. You can't. What dentist? You can't have a dentist passing out mixtapes to his fucking.
Like, he told me he lost a lot of business, and like he's like burying it. That's like he's putting the kibosh. It's buried. Like, it's gone.
And to add that, he's not only a dentist; he's the owner of like 7 or 8 dentist businesses.
He spent like $4,000 on this whole day.
Oh yeah.
He keeps telling me he drives a Rolls Royce.
No, he's
I'd
loaded,
believe
dude.
it.
Yeah, he's loaded.
a multi-millionaire.
See, the thing with Jimmie, he wants to be famous so bad. That's his like goal. He doesn't care how. He doesn't care any will or way.
By the way, I should also mention he's like 70. He's old. This is not like a young. Like, this is not a young man who's ready for Hollywood.
Not to give off too much of the sauce from the video and what we have upcoming, but when he's in makeup, I mean, it's just Ethan. I've never seen some shit like that before.
Did he put a shitload of makeup on? What do you mean?
He had a full makeup artist, and his hair's thinning, which he can't help. But
he's old.
Yeah, he's getting old.
Yeah.
And he's like, I got a receding hairline. So what the makeup artist did is he painted on a hairline, and it looks like he's like ready for the mortician or some shit.
Yeah. So here's what
crazy, dude.
Here, just to show you guys. Now, this was like from 10 years ago, and I'll just give you guys an idea. This is a trailer. I don't know. Apparently, he erased them all, but the thing is, he's still. Oh, this is like a trailer edit. But he still does his comedy, so it's not like he's retired.
He will do anything to get famous.
Yeah, by the way, you guys might feel bad because we're making fun of him, but he's literally, this is how we always talk about him, and he literally emails us 100 times a day.
Yeah.
Well, he also
and Zach.
It's gotten to a point where he goes by a different alias now, so he's creating new aliases to email us.
He made a fake manager that he admit to Zach was him. He's like, hey, I'm Jimmie Lee's publicist or whatever. We're like, that's you, Jimmy, right? He's like, yep.
It was the name, like, I won't say it, but it was just fucking hysterical.
So we've done a lot with Jimmy over the years. He's a great sport. He doesn't care. He loves it. He loves the attention. So I mean, we try to do what we can for him. It's like a Make-A-Wish for Jimmy at this point.
Yeah, I guess I just remembered any relatively more recent fan, if you saw the roast that we did for Ethan's birthday last year, he was one of the participants.
Right.
In that. Yeah.
Right.
So
Which we had to edit.
If you watch that, you may remember him from that clip.
So here, let's see what this is.
I'm one fucked up dentist.
I mean, he sang, he danced, he dusted.
Full screen.
I'm not singing, man. I'm just a dentist.
Someone made a dramatic
One
edit.
thing counts in this office. Pull teeth. You gotta pull teeth. You hear me, you idiots? That's where the money is. Let me hear it. APT. Always pull teeth.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing? I got some aches and pains. I need an hour.
Oh no, not this scene.
Oh, wait a minute. Stop it. This is Star Wars music, I just realized.
Okay, wait. Let me I gotta find some of his street comedy to give you guys an
Ian
idea.
just sent the clip.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So he was in town 2 weeks ago doing the same shit with like the same crew. So there's a recent one of him.
This one is from March 10. Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
yeah,
recent. Let's see.
Look what we get in LA for $10.
Can you turn up the quality too? It's like
Oh yeah, sorry.
megapixelated.
Because you know he always film in 8K.
Well, the last one I assumed it would just look like that, but this one. There we go.
All right, let's give you guys a taste of what's to come here.
Yeah.
Well, there's actually a really funny wrinkle in all this. Is that a Keemstar fan? Apparently, we saw on Twitter a fan encountered all that was going on, and then was like, yo, Keemstar, you want an exclusive clip of me roasting the H3 podcast crew? And then, of course, Keem's like, send me. And it's just Jimmie Lee. A guy who, by the way, when Keemstar was trying to cancel me, was being like, Ethan's just mean to this old man, Jimmie Lee.
This poor guy.
Which we'll get into. I'm excited to watch that. By the way, Cam was saying that it was the most chaotic day of his life. The final edit's going to take some finesse, I'm sure.
Cam, I just unmuted your mic if you
Okay, you can hear me? Yeah. I got to say, we got kicked out of at least 8 places yesterday. And they were all fancy restaurants and such. And it was, this is going to be a nightmare to edit, but it's going to be gold at the end of it. So
okay.
I'm going to do my best.
Well, Jimmy should be thankful you're the one editing it, not.
We got 4.5 hours of footage yesterday, so it might take a little
Oh
bit.
my
But
God.
this is a really good hype up we're doing right now.
We went through hell, Ethan.
Oh, I know because I've done it myself, bro.
Right.
Before I knew much about him, we did like a whole series of reaction videos to him on our Ethan and Hila channel when we lived in New York because he's from New Jersey. So we met up in Central Park and we kind of did what you guys did today with him, and it blew my fucking mind, you guys.
I sent a timestamp. I don't know if you want to look at it from that video.
From the restaurant?
Yeah, and it's one of my favorite moments in H3 history.
Yeah, so this was my first encounter with Jimmie Lee, and it was just mind-bending. It was unlike him. Who can embarrass a waiter that much, other than Dad?
Then nobody would know the difference. They're all Chinese.
I'm married, but my wife's gone. I like you.
And I want to make passionate notes.
All right.
But tonight I want to be on the bottom.
Okay.
And I want you to be up on top. So Ethan's going to come over the bunk bed. So
Okay.
this way I'm going to be.
He's
on the
holding her arm. He can't leave.
He's still using that joke to this day.
I do. I really
It's not a joke.
Okay.
Now the owner,
Wow.
you don't want to lose your job. Maybe your virginity, but not your job. And where you from? Hong Kong?
No, the contract to be signed.
Look at his face.
I'm good.
I'm good.
It's
okay.
This is normal. I want to ask for the record.
Glad you did it right away, too.
Yeah, me too.
What was that?
That's what Ethan is. The beauty of me. That's the real deal, unscripted, uncensored, and that's what people want. Me on the streets. Billy, get off the streets. The Jersey Outlaws on the streets.
Okay, but what about that whole thing about like
the Asian girl?
That like Asian jokes and like having sex with her that seemed like kind of inappropriate.
It was very appropriate.
It seemed like kind of like awkward.
No, Brian was really digging it. Brian just got, instead of an election, an erection. This is the stuff that's going to hit, is the street comedy and the fun stuff with the people.
I think what I just saw was one of the most awkward things I've ever seen. And I'm not just saying that to be ironic or funny. That was insane.
We're either going to end up in jail.
I mean, I had to confront him on it there and then because I had never been put in that situation before.
Yeah.
I mean, I just, the man is, he's fucking insane.
He would say he has balls of steel.
He's not.
Next time, Ethan.
He's insane. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
There's another gold timestamp at 7:40. If you want to show that.
Cam says they went through literally 1,000 of those situations.
Yeah, that was
yesterday.
nothing, dude.
No, they're. I don't know the way he. So here we go into Central Park. Look at this guy.
It's like a shark, dude. Looking for his next victim.
Oh my God. He's a maniac. What, AB?
I didn't say anything.
Oh.
Where are you from?
Where am I from? He's just.
I'm trying to stop him.
Sorry, my father did take his medication today.
That's what the shtick I was doing with it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
When you're in
Dude,
England, do
Zach
what the
played it
British
so smooth. From the footage I saw, I'm very impressed.
So why was he? And he was complaining that you were like ruining it.
Because I would call him out on like his jokes.
Yeah.
Like his racist
Okay,
jokes.
good.
He's
That's
like,
good.
He's like, you're ruining it. You're
Good.
you're
I'm
tough."
glad you did, Zach. I'm glad because you need a straight man. Otherwise, it just is psychotic, like crazy.
He's too much, dude.
Yeah, at a certain point, I was like, I can't. We got to stop.
All right, you come on.
Take your glasses.
I was just trying to talk to him, you know.
Yeah.
I wasn't there to do shtick or anything.
Are you from the hood, or can I borrow the hood?
Okay. I'm not sure about this. I'm just not sure what to do because Jimmy, he does his thing,
You married?
and the cameras aren't even looking at him. I don't know if I should intervene because we were just supposed to walk around the park and chat, like get to know each other, and this is the result of that.
I mean, this sounds similar to what they were
He's
explaining happened
doing
yesterday.
shtick, but he doesn't have a lav on. There's no camera on.
Right, yeah. I mean, the whole premise for yesterday, which I know was discussed heavily because Zach's not lying. I mean, the dude calls him like 3 times a day. So I
Yeah,
heard a lot of these
me too.
conversations.
Me
and the
too.
premise was that he was going to be little Jimmy and he was going to be like mentoring him or whatever. And pretty much just immediately that just went out the window and he's just walking around insulting everybody that he encounters. So.
Yeah.
It's kind of the opposite of what you're showing because you're saying he had no camera pointed on him then. This time he was trying to like trick people into thinking he was famous. So he would be like, all right, camera guys, get out first, then security. We're going to wait 2 minutes. Then Zach and I are going to get out. Everyone's going to think we're celebrities. And then we're going to start talking.
He kept saying, isn't it great being famous? Isn't it great?
He would say that in front of them.
He's off the fucking rails, dude.
So we would be like sitting outside the limo waiting for Jimmy to get out. And then all these people are taking photos.
Wait, you guys were going around in a limo?
Yeah, he rented a limo. All these people are thinking like George Clooney or someone's about to jump out. And then Jimmy would launch out and just be like, hey, this is my boyfriend, Zach.
Hey, what's up, fatty?
Yeah.
It's shit like that. He went up to a girl in one of his street comedy videos. It's just, this was stuff we used to clown on him for. He goes up to a larger woman and be like, hey, what's up? You really, whoa, save some food for me inside, huh?
We got a big
Crazy.
one. That's what he said. Remember?
He say what?
We got a big one.
We got a big girl. We got a big
You're a
girl.
And he's like, hey, I know what you had for breakfast, the whole buffet.
Oh my god!
Like he said that. He's like, you really inflated.
Oh yeah, and he has this one pose. This is his pose.
He does that every fucking time.
That's his pose.
And he kept saying, "Do it like this, Zach. Do it like this."
But like,
Okay, so he was mentoring you.
Well,
You gotta get the pose.
in photos, but not like going around saying, "Hey,
Right.
this is an approach." He totally hijacked the shoot.
You know what's crazy? If you just look at his face, like you could see he's bald. Like you see his dome, and then there's just like hair on top for some
Darkness,
reason. Like he's bald, and then there's some hair on top.
Madame Tussauds wax figures, man.
Yeah, so I'm actually curious how old he is. He's not a young man.
He'll never admit his age.
I think he's got to be in the 70s, easily.
Yeah, something like that.
Like mid 70s.
Yeah, that seems about right.
So that's the lore.
Cam says he's 54. No, that's not possible.
You can't be serious. You
No, I
can't-
don't think. I honestly have to stand
That's what he
up for
told
him here.
Cam said that's what he told him.
He told him he's 54.
Yeah.
He's
I'm gonna-
74.
I'm
No,
gonna
he's
text
really
him.
agile though.
I know he's in
like
good
jumping
shape.
around doing all this shit.
I agree.
I doubt he's 70.
Bro, trust me. He is in his 70s. He's old as fuck.
I'm texting him right
know.
now.
No, but tell him he's got to tell you the honest truth, Zach.
Yeah.
So you see, we have a interesting relationship with Jimmy.
Yeah.
But he's a character. What can I say? He's one of a kind.
Absolutely.
Never met anyone like him in my life. That's for sure.
We get in LA for $10. Jimmie Lee, the Jersey Outlaw. Dangerously funny in Hollywood. Pandemonium and mayhem. It's gonna get nuts. What band are you in? Guns N' Noses?
Guns N' Roses.
Guns N' Noses.
Oh, so yeah, he literally just the meanest shit.
He's an asshole, dude.
He used that joke on me.
Next time.
Dude, that's
He
so
hit you
much.
with the Guns and Noses?
Yeah, he got me good.
Oh,
He got
damn.
me.
You got fucking wrecked.
Jimmy, that's just mean, dude.
He doesn't give a shit.
They should add a tail. Jimmie Lee, the Jersey Outlaw. Wheeling, dealing, girl stealing, limousine riding, jet flying, and it's gonna get nuts.
I'm pretty sure I remember his breath really stinks too. Like when you get really close to him. Did any of you guys notice that or no?
No.
He gets really close.
To his, he's a soft talker. He's a very soft talker. But to his credit, he did smell decent.
He did smell good. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Who's this guy? Who was the guy you were with last night? The big Israeli guy. Who's on the bottom? Who's on the top?
I am on the top.
All right, I'll tell you what you do next time. If you're on the top, you're on the bottom, get a bunk bed. You're a...
See, that one wasn't bad.
That joke he did probably 10 times yesterday.
Yeah.
Really?
That exact, like all of those jokes. Same thing every time he meets a couple.
That's the magic of street comedy.
Yeah.
Love.
He
Thing,
kept
you know?
saying, you got to do it like 10 times with one joke to get one to hit.
Don Rickles is his idol. He wants to be famous
Yeah.
in Don Rickles.
I could see he's trying to do that, but there's only one Don Rickles, and also Don Rickles was like 50 years ago, so
Yeah.
rip to the goat.
He's even way meaner than Don Rickles, though.
Don
Oh, yeah.
Rickles had a
But also-
charm. I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know
Don Rickles
yeah.
knew the boundaries.
Yeah.
Right. Jimmy
This
just...
guy is unchained.
Yeah, sometimes like to young girls walking by, he's just, you're ugly.
Straight up, he did that yesterday.
Nothing else.
He did that yesterday. He's like, look
Yeah.
at you, you're fucking ugly.
To like 15-year-olds. And we had to tell him, don't do that to young kids.
He doesn't like ask for ID. He doesn't do any of that.
Nah. So we had to stop him at some point, which is brutal.
Is that why you got mad?
I literally stopped being friends with someone last semester because they called someone ugly. And I was like, I haven't called someone ugly since I was like 10.
Yeah.
I don't think we can be friends anymore.
Jimmy's 1,000.
That's wild. I didn't know. He was just screaming at people that they're ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah, fat. Who did you sleep with last night? Like he just did, you know.
Well, let's see.
Oh, it's St. Bernard.
Oh, Jesus.
Girls, I have to be honest with you. I've never seen and met two more boring people, and now I understand why there's no dates.
What's the joke there, Jimmy?
There's none. He's just being an asshole.
And after he calls someone ugly, he'll just walk away, and then he'll gather up with the guys or with us, and he say, "Yeah, that went very well." Like, bro, you just called someone ugly.
Oh shit!
Lord.
He kept asking. He's like, "Is the audio rolling?" Because he was wearing 2 laps. So he was wearing from.
He had 2 laps. We don't want to miss a moment of that.
From ours and from his crew. He's like, "Hey, can you hear me? Okay." Like every 5 fucking
like,
minutes.
Yeah, bro. I could hear him pee at one time too.
How was the stream? Was it soft or strong?
No, hard as fuck, dude.
Oh, so he has a good prostate.
I asked him, like, "Jimmy, how's your prostate?"
Apparently good by the sound of his pee.
Yeah.
How you doing? 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 Can I ask you girls a question? Can I talk? You guys speak English? Yes. Don't get angry, but did a bus hit you on an angle? What happened to you?
See, that's the type of
He
thing.
said that one about 30 times yesterday.
He's gotten worse. I feel like I don't feel like he used to be this just straight up mean to everybody.
I think he's like mentally losing it or some shit.
Yeah. This might be a cognitive decline.
Yeah, he also said that he wanted to become famous, and we asked, like, we kind of went into details about becoming famous, and he's like, "I don't care how, just whatever, give me fame."
Nice.
I find it so interesting that at his age he's still so determined. I mean, this guy managed to have a long, extremely successful career in life.
Yep.
The guy is truly an enigma. I mean, he is one person of 7 billion, truly.
Well, you guys are really exciting people. It's like watching a casket warp, hanging out with these people. Jimmie Lee, the Jersey Outlaw at the Chinese Theater in Hollywood. This is where they make all the wonton soup. I'm going to tell you a joke that's going to make your boobies fall off. Looks like you already heard that joke.
Said that one about 40 times yesterday.
Everyone is just so mean. It wasn't this bad before.
What's your name? Nice of you to come out in your pajamas. It's a nice outfit.
Thanks.
You could work the cod candy machine at the carnival.
tell my mom,
It's a nice outfit. What are you smoking? Are you vaping?
No, I'm not smoking.
It's just the kids? How you doing?
What was the joke? The editing is just insane. By the way, you know his shoots are 11 hours long? This video is 6 minutes.
Right.
Well, you gotta pick the gold nuggets.
I mean, holy shit, dude. What happened?
How you doing, baby? How you doing? It's a nice shirt. You put a candle on, you play restaurant. Jesus Christ. Looks like a tablecloth. Where's your husband?
I have no idea. I lost him.
Yeah, I wonder why. How do you know he's not hiding?
Oh my god.
We're applying for the
No.
job.
Pause for a second.
Yeah, the
This definitely won't make the final cut. He asked that to some lady yesterday. Oh man, I feel.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
She said he passed away, and he said, "Oh, are you sure he's not hiding?" Right, it's so fucked up.
Holy shit.
Ethan, the amount of trauma we went through yesterday.
This is worse than I imagined.
It's horrible. Dude.
It's so fucked.
It's bad, dude.
All right, enough. Well, we have so much to look forward to.
Brutal.
We have so much to look forward to with the edit. I'm interested. I think your guys' video will be interesting in that you'll get your. I'm interested in just seeing your guys.
Yeah, no, the observer. It's like
We gave
on
the
a safari.
true Jimmie Lee.
Right.
We gave the gate. We didn't bullshit.
Unfiltered.
We just we said it like it is.
Well, you guys went through what I did, so sounds like even worse potentially. I don't know that. I don't think you guys understand how awkward that restaurant situation was.
Oh yeah.
Because
I can't imagine.
I'd never
incredibly
been
uncomfortable to watch, much less be there.
Unbelievable. Oh, so let's get to the fan. Apparently,
real quick.
Oh,
I need to. I'll if you want to do that, I can set that up. But there's just a really interesting super chat we got a few minutes ago from Raven. I literally just got out of a coma, and love is here, and now Hila has a baby. I have TBI, so I barely remember the past year. Well, I hope you weren't a Frenemies fan, because I got some bad news.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Well, it could be
Right,
if
AB hasn't been fired.
If they were in a coma, they could have missed Frenemies entirely.
That's what I'm saying.
Lucky them.
Interesting. Sorry. Here's the tweet that someone sent to Keemstar. Pulled up on the H3 podcast crew today and got video roasting them if Drama Alert wants. So here's Jimmy, Zach, Ian smirking, which never happens. And Love. What happened here? Who was this guy?
He was a...
Kim says DM.
For lack of a better term, he was a little shithead. And he was, look, I get it. He's probably a fan. He was with a camera. He was just looking to do some shit. And he just, told a bunch of people to scream Keemstar.
Okay.
And we turn around and Jimmy got pissed because it interrupted his joke, which he was telling, which you'll see.
Did Jimmy roast him?
You'll see.
Okay.
You'll see.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who got roasted, my friend? Don't take on Jimmy.
What's interesting is that I think this person is clearly a fan because they knew who Jimmy was almost instantly.
Oh, they're a fan of ours? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, anyway, let's move on. We've got a little clip, you said, Dan? I don't see that.
Huh?
You said we have a preview?
Oh, Cam was editing a teaser.
Oh, here it is. All right, I've got it. Here we go, guys.
And in the meantime, you want me to cue up this fan call?
Yeah, you can cue it up. Cue it up.
Hands up to give you an idea. Is that right?
Jeez! Star!
Oh, no.
Who are these people?
We just like Keemstar, and we think Ethan's a lying hypocrite.
Wait, he came out with his own camera?
Yeah, he had it all on fucking, handheld shit. He was vlogging.
Wait, you pause it for a second? You really listen to the Keemstar screech.
Is he he's prepubescent by the sound of it.
We just like Keemstar, and we think Ethan's a lying hypocrite.
What the hell?
On the water runs up to give you an idea. Is that right?
G-Star!
Look at Jimmy. Look at him. He's all mad.
It's just chaos surrounding Jimmy at all time.
All right.
Look at Jimmie Lee's hairline there. You see that black line?
Love you.
It's a shadow.
You're muted.
Wait, oh no, that's makeup?
Yeah, that's makeup, dude.
Awesome.
Who are these people?
We just like Keemstar, and we think Ethan's a lying hypocrite.
I wouldn't mess around with H3. They're here. He's a big
Why
son
not?
of a, because that's Zach. That's his
Is
right-hand man.
Keemstar here?
His
I'll
team's
get
right
Keemstar
here.
to pull up.
I'll get Keemstar to pull up. It reminds me of me doing my Torah portion at my bar mitzvah.
Exactly, dude. This guy's balls haven't dropped yet.
Wait, so you think he's a fan of ours or Keemstar?
He's a Fallen fan like the rest of them.
Oh, you think he's a real Fallen fan?
Oh, for sure. He knows a lot.
Oh.
I think he's still.
He knows a lot of lore.
I think he's still a fan.
Who are you?
I'm just here to say that I think that Ethan's a lying hypocrite. I think that there's probably more times that I've tried to interrupt you. Ethan's tried to say the N-word in a video.
Okay.
Isn't it a little fucked up?
I think you're a little
I
fucked
have
up.
Parkinson's.
Zach, you got a little personal there, bud?
This guy was throwing shade, and I mean, he was just a little fucking prick,
I was cracking up when I seen the photo first on Twitter because Zach is so tall and he's just standing in front of everyone like a unit. Facing
Zach is a unit.
Yeah.
You have some issues, sir.
What issues do I have?
I find it interesting that Jimmy, when confronted with a real hater, where's the roasting, Jimmy?
Right, he's being heckled.
This is your guy.
He does a little
He
bit.
does. Actually, it's my favorite.
Oh, Jimmy.
Yeah.
It's the only time he was genuinely
Okay,
funny.
Jimmy, let's go. Yeah, roast him, not
so
innocent random people.
I think your math major got a lot of problems.
Did you go to college?
Nice one.
He's so funny, dude. This is awesome.
You didn't go to college?
I'm just wondering.
Shoot the son of a bitch. Shoot him. You're German. Shoot. Get the right button. Shoot him.
Yeah, go get it. Pull up on me.
What did he say?
Told him to shoot him.
Shoot that son of a bitch.
Oh, what did the kid say?
Oh,
Son of a bitch.
Couldn't really catch what he said.
Shoot him. You're German. Shoot. Get the rifle and shoot him.
Yeah, go get it.
You say you're German?
I was just saying, yeah, I missed that the first few times. Always a little bit of a.
You want
Always have to have a
knife or
racial
something to
component.
Put this guy out of his misery, or a machete or something.
Buddy, I give you like $1. Why'd you just like spend it on a hair transplant again?
Could you give him?
It's kinda fucked.
Could you give him $12 to go away? Give him 12
No, the
bucks to
problem
go
is
away.
fucking. Nah, you know?
Nah, you know. I can't get over his voice. He does sound like a kid.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's funny he's going after Jimmie Lee. I like that. I mean, I love the conflict. It's interesting. Let's see.
Yeah, what's up?
Make like a tree and leaf before the security guards knock your ass out.
Is that your
Goodbye.
comedy?
No, my comedy's looking at your pecker.
Okay, Jimmy, let's go. Let's go, Jimmy. You just got fucking actually roasted like an outlaw, bro. What's he got now?
Buddy, I'm 16.
Oh, now you're 16.
The way that he says that.
I'm 16.
You know, I thought you wanted to be a big boy and come and challenge Jimmie Lee. Now you're 16 when he just dunked on you, bro.
Let's hear it again. Let's hear the 16 again.
What's up?
Make like a tree and leaf before the security guards knock your ass out.
Is that your
Goodbye.
comedy?
No, my comedy's looking at your pecker.
See, this is where Jimmy comes in clutch.
That's the thing. He needs to know you have to point Jimmy to the right people.
Right.
Not random bystanders who are minding their own business.
Right.
We need to, we need to harness Jimmy against our enemies. We need to bring him in and then talk about people we don't like.
Now, I will say the next thing Jimmy says.
Not good.
I have no idea what he said.
Okay, let's try to dissect it.
Buddy, I'm 16.
Yeah, you're 16.
Whoops.
And let me tell you something about you.
Okay, wait. Wait, I want to hear this.
It's like a schoolyard fight, dude. That's what it's like.
Wait, hold on. I want to hear that.
Buddy, I'm 16.
I'm 16.
Yeah, we could tell.
Wait. I want to hear what Jimmy says now.
Yeah, you're 16. Whoops. And let me tell you something about you. Do the pimples come from Hershey's, or you lock yourself in the bathroom with the radio on loud? And
Whoa. Whoa. Is there captions? Can I turn on captions?
I don't know if that'll be.
Yeah, it says I can. Sometimes the captions really come in clutch here.
I don't understand the joke that he was trying to portray.
Yeah, you're 16.
Whoops.
And let me tell you something about you. Do the pimples come from Hershey's, or you lock yourself in the bathroom with the radio on loud and play with yourself?
Did the pimples come from Hershey's, or did you lock yourself in the bathroom with the radio on and play with yourself?
He just goes, what?
Yeah, I don't know on that one.
He stretched out coconut to Barbados.
You got him good, Jimmy. He was speechless.
It makes no sense.
Wait, hold on. There's still more for it.
And let me tell you something about you. Do the pimples come from Hershey's, or you
So did the pimples come from Hershey's?
lock yourself in the bathroom with the
Or did you lock yourself in the bathroom
radio on loud?
with your radio on loud?
With your radio on loud?
And play with yourself.
And play with yourself.
It's just verbal diarrhea at that point. I don't know. It's just a wall of words that aren't connected. I don't know. Yeah.
You have a lot of problems.
Did they come from Hershey's? Wait. Did they come from Hershey's, or did I
Whoever
go in
cuts
the
your
bathroom?
hair,
Yeah, no, he's right. What? Kid's right.
He's so angry though. This kid is so angry. You're only 16, man. Why are you so angry at me? What did I do?
I think he was just having a little.
He's trying to get clouded up. I mean, he immediately started tagging Keemstar, trying to get
It's so
attention.
funny.
And, you know,
It's so fun. I love this whole thing. It's just great.
a good lawyer and sue Supercuts.
Get a good lawyer and see Supercuts.
Sue Supercuts for his
And
check
sue
haircut,
Supercuts.
yeah.
See, that one wasn't bad.
See, but this is good when the kid's being a dick.
Yeah, that's
Don't
the
say
barber I called myself at, and that's horrible. So
if you go up to a random person and say, "Hey, go sue Supercuts," not funny.
No, not at all.
This kid being a dick is funny.
Yeah.
You have a hair transplant.
There they are.
Yeah.
How you doing, girls? Come on over. Jimmie Lee, nice to see you. What's your name?
Jimmy just is.
Wait.
He's off.
Karen and Lucy, and where you guys from?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Watch him proceed to be meaner to these nice ladies than the kid.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, you're one of them. Yeah. Look what we got today for $10, Zach.
Yes.
What was that joke? I didn't get it.
He's calling them prostitutes.
I would have liked to watch them argue more. That was magic, man. That's awesome.
But that's a W for Jimmie Lee, though, because he said he had a hair transplant, but that's just makeup, dude.
Oh, that shit's
That's
real.
A big W.
Yeah, that shit's all
They
natural.
look like
Yeah, that's.
He kept asking us, like, when he was in makeup, he's like, can you see the key paw, Zach? Can you see it? And he had a hair, he brushed it over, and he got it like sawed it over.
Yeah,
I mean, dude, it was crazy.
And Zach answered a little bit hesitant at first, so it's like told the makeup dude to put more powder. So good.
You guys got that on film?
We got everything.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be so good.
So I feel a little bad for Cam who has to relive this shit again.
Well, apologies to everyone on the street. Seems like you guys did a good job trying to reel him in or apologizing for him. That's good.
Yeah.
Shout out to the heckler. That turned out pretty funny.
Shout out.
There you go. Oh, we have a fan calling. Go ahead, put him in. Put him through.
Okay. 1 second. Let me let him in.
We had a post on the subreddit of a fan. He says he's my #1 hater.
That's not what it said.
It says, help a hater battling a brain tumor and heart failure. Not funny, obviously, but I was laughing at the hater. That's my boy, my #1 hater. What's up?
Ethan? Hey, man.
What's going on? What's your name?
My name's Patrick Phelan.
Patrick. How are you doing, bud?
I'm hanging in there, man. I'm, I'm kind of up against the wall, as I wrote in my post, but I'm full of hope and like trudging through all the doctor's appointments, doing what I got to do to get healthy, and hopefully I can pull through this thing, and like this whole thing is just a really good dinner party story in a few years,
Well, if you can survive that Jimmie Lee segment, then I'm pretty sure you can. You know.
He reminds me of some of my Italian family back home in Chicago.
Oh yeah.
Only without a proper education.
Hey,
Catholic
Jimmy is highly. He probably went to Harvard or some shit.
He's saying his family.
Oh yeah. Wow, that's bad.
Catholic nuns slapping him on the wrist for being disrespectful to women. My grandma once knocked me out with a salami for disrespecting my mom. True story.
That's the most Italian
A
thing I've ever heard.
salami? Nice. That must have been a hard salami, eh? None of that soft stuff.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My nonna didn't mess around, dude.
So what are you on like? What's the situation there? Are you on like chemotherapy and all that?
Not on chemo. We did an operation about 5 months ago, roughly 6 months ago. Called a gamma knife procedure.
Whoa,
gamma knife?
Yeah, dude. You should look it up. It felt like I left planet Earth and was on the Starship Enterprise for surgery. What they do is they take what they normally give in a 6-week course of radiation, and they condense it to about a half hour. So it's like a fire hose of radiation.
Holy shit.
And the reason it doesn't damage all the tissue between, my skin and my tumor is that fire hose gets split up into like 280 like little individual straws. And so it's like 200 and something little tiny beams all around your head that all converge on a single point inside your skull. So it's kind of like surgery from the inside out.
Wow. I'm looking at a picture of this. So what, you sit in like a CAT scan kind of thing, and they
that's an MRI.
Yeah, and they shoot lasers. Damn, that's crazy. What was it like?
during the procedure, did you feel anything, or was it just kind of?
Yeah, dude. I actually, this is like a deep cut reference, but I leaned over to the nurse and asked the nurse if she was familiar with the Tolstoy short story, The Death of Ivan Ilyich.
That is
which
a
is
deep
all
cut.
It's a deep cut. I'm sorry. I'm a fellow English major, so you know.
Yeah.
But it's all about how this rich guy needs to come to terms with his own mortality in order to find happiness in life. And so I asked her, "Are you familiar with that short story?" And she looked at me like, "Clearly not." And I was like, "What I'm telling you is, in order to commence with what's about to happen, I have to be fully comfortable with the likelihood, the possibility that I might die right now." And
Wait,
she
was that a risk of that procedure?
Not only a fractional percent of people die from that procedure, but the problem was, for the procedure they screw bolts into your skull here, and then here and here. I tried to send Dan a video of it, but they screw these bolts in and then they lock your head in like a brace, and then they put you in an MRI machine and map out the tumor like super precisely, and then they put you in this other even smaller MRI machine that shoots the gamma radiation, which is the same radiation that created the Hulk.
Oh, yes, indeed.
I wore a Hulk T-shirt from my.
Good.
So as you were getting blasted with gamma rays in your brain, though, did you experience anything? Like, what was that like as it was happening?
Yeah, so it's mostly the trauma that happens when they lock you in.
Yeah.
Because they like click you in like you're a Lego to this device, and then they put you in a tube that is not like you can see I'm like a pretty big guy, and they put you in a tube that's not one size fits all. Like they had to like push my shoulders in and brace me. And so the thought kept running through my mind, like, in the event of X, like in the event of the zombie apocalypse, I'm gonna die in this tube because I can't get out. So that part was terrifying. And then other than that, it's just like really loud and kind of like disorienting. And then about 20%, I think, of patients that receive gamma knife have what's called radiation spillover, which is when like the radiation gets localized in the tumor, and the hope is that it destroys the DNA, so your immune system kind of flushes it out as it tries to grow. Wow. And we're still kind of in like a hope that's the case place right now. And then radiation spillover is when, it's what it sounds like that radiation leaches out of the tumor into healthy brain tissue. And that's been like a real shitty, part of the recovery. Like it created like aphasia. So like the words going from my brain to my mouth get kind of jumbled sometimes, and some acute memory loss, and then like weird symptoms like I can't like I'm not driving right now because of the state of my heart, but like I would get lost on my drive home from work. Like
You're
just
still
like
working, bro?
Dude, bro. I'm so glad you asked.
What the fuck?
Dude, so I got this diagnosis in 2020, like in the thick of it, like COVID land, big time. And I had just started a coffee company with my fiance and my sister-in-law, and COVID made it so that we had to, furlough like 30 plus employees when we got the mandatory shutdown. And I was the guy. Like I had to roast the coffee, and my sister-in-law and fiance, we had to keep the business afloat. So I actually roasted every single bean of coffee that we sold for basically all of 2020 into 2021 until we could bring in a badass roaster who's better than me. But I just had to do it. So actually, there's a photo I sent 2 days after the radio surgery I described. I was in a roastery roasting coffee.
That's crazy,
like,
bro.
My head swollen, like my eyes were swollen. But you know, it kept me sane. You know, and one of the shittiest symptoms of the tumor was the sound of thunder in both of my ears for like 8 months straight. And Zach could probably relate to how horrible this is, but like it was sensitive to sound. So even if I tried to like put music on to calm it down, if I turned the music up, the sound of thunder just went up.
Zach, do you relate?
Yeah, that's awful.
I mean, imagine constant thunder. Like, and I'm a former musician. I've kind of hung it up, but you know, music's a huge part of who I am, and there was no relief. But the only relief I could get, like the only ambient sound that comforted me, was the sound of the roaster. Kind of drowned it out, the thunder.
Wow.
So,
yo, can we get some of your coffee? I want to try it out.
That dude, like seriously, watching you taste some of my coffee.
We should do
like
some Gamma Knife coffee, dude.
It's all Gamma Knife coffee at this
Yeah,
point.
let's do it. Dan, you're in touch with him. Let's get some coffee. We'll do a testing.
Sure.
Oh man, I hope it doesn't suck, because that'll be really sad.
Samantha's off screen here. She's a little camera shy, but she's like, "Oh, it doesn't suck."
Okay, all right. I'm gonna hit that shit. How should I drink it? With cream, with sugar, or straight the fuck up?
What I like to say is, there's no wrong way to enjoy something good. And so,
You're like
if you're
Butter's
pretty much-
dad, dude.
Butter's dad?
You're Butter's dad. Isn't he the guy with the coffee shop in South Park?
That's Tweak.
Oh, Tweak.
I'm
Sorry. Tweak's dad.
Tweak. That's good. Yeah, Tweak.
Is a fine cup of coffee.
I don't make kids, but, I'm
Patrick, the whole foot soldier army's behind you.
I know, it's amazing, dude. I'm gonna reply to everyone in the subreddit. But
What's
it's
the
like,
what's your coffee company called?
We're called Fiddlehead Coffee Company in Rochester, Minnesota.
All right, we'll buy some. Yeah, but you don't need
Dude,
some. We'll
well,
buy it.
So like the reason I wrote sorry, brain tumor moment. The reason I wrote the post on Reddit was like that we have a coffee right now that I believe in to my bones to do some like real good in the world. And I don't want to go too long, but the short of it is my best friend from childhood was from Russia, and his dad, I come from like a super evangelical part of the Chicagoland area. In the same way, AB comes from like a culture that he kind of holds in his heart, but has left. Which I admire you for, by the way, AB. You're the man.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you, dude.
Whoa. Listen, if you're going to call in, you can't be complimenting the guys. You can't. You can only compliment me if you're going to call in.
Well, you are. I mean, you're the hairline king.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, brother.
There we go. Now I like you.
Super long story short, my friend, his dad, and he and his organization runs the largest missionary organization to the former Soviet Union. And so over the last like 25 years, they networked, like they were headquartered in Kiev, like in Ukraine, and they networked like churches and like bakeries and cafes and a huge network for like immediate humanitarian relief for refugees. And so I reached out to Dimitri, my best friend, and was like, "Hey, I want to help your dad. How can we do this?" And he and I brainstormed roasting coffee for Ukraine. So I have a coffee right now that's like super select, small batch. It's roasted by.
Oh, here it is. I'm on your website. It's
it's
Slava Ukraine.
Yeah, which means glory to or long live Ukraine.
Glory to Ukraine, baby.
Yeah, and it's every bit of the profit is going directly to feeding and clothing and housing, humanitarian or refugee out of Ukraine.
All right.
And it's totally impactful. Every $50 spent provides a week of meals for a family.
Let's go, man. Fiddleheadcoffee.co. This is the website. We found it now. I'm gonna buy everything. We're gonna do a whole taste test when we get the coffee. I'm gonna be honest. If it sucks, I'm gonna spit it out on air.
You heard
bro.
what he said about Mr. Beast's chocolate the other day.
Yeah, you heard what I said about Mr. Beast's chocolate. I'll be honest with you, Patrick. I don't care that you've got a brain tumor.
we're partnered with, like, I want to send some chocolate before, some coffee and some chocolate before Love leaves for Sweden.
Okay.
Because Minnesota has some badass chocolatiers that do like direct cacao sourcing from the farm, like bean to bar.
All right.
And we're partnered with one of them, and so we have some banging.
All right, let's do it.
Thank you.
We'll be in touch. To be
I'm gonna hook
continued.
it up.
We're gonna do the taste test. Patrick, Foot Soldier Army's got your back. You know, you've got the feet of 1,000 warriors stomping on you. I don't know if that's good or bad, but that doesn't
Thank you
sound very
so
good.
much.
Yeah. All right. Nice chatting with you, buddy. Appreciate all the kind words.
Real quick, just end with one thing. As of today, I'm going to refer to my tumor as Ryan Kavanaugh.
Oh,
and I'm
we got to take him out.
Gamma knife is that.
We got to fuck that Ryan Kavanaugh up, bro.
Gamma knife.
We got to get that tumor to pay your medical fees.
Mayo Clinic. I have to shout out the Mayo Clinic because I live here in Rochester, and like, dude, you should come out and do like their executive healthcare plan. They do like full body scan, again, like straight up Star Trek shit. Like the Dalai Lama comes once a year for it. But it's like, it's
Why
the
is
best.
he so afraid of death?
He's gonna get reincarnated anyway.
That's what I'm saying. Dalai Lama. It's a little, it's a little fake.
He's going to choose whether or not he's going to be reincarnated.
Oh, you're right. Yes, that's right.
Yeah, because China's fucking with Tibetan Buddhism big time.
Yep.
But
I'm gonna try this coffee. The branding looks beautiful. All right,
you so
Patrick.
much.
We'll be in touch once we get the coffee. Okay. Stay good. Be good. Stay strong. Keep your spirits up. And stay blessed, okay? We got you, buddy.
Thank you so much.
Family.
Family. Family. Family. Family. Family. Family. Family. Family. Family. Family. Family. Family. Family. Family. Family. Family. Family. Family. Family. Family. Family. Stop. Thanks, bro. You guys take care, okay? We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah. All right, you too. Thanks, Ethan.
Appreciate you, buddy. Legend. Patrick fighting a brain tumor out there.
Brave guy.
Brave guy. He's getting gamma knives, gamma rays in his fucking brain.
Actually saw there was a super chat or member chat or whatever from somebody that said they are getting gamma knife surgery later this year. So huge props. This has been very informative. Well, good luck.
Good luck, guys. To all my gamma knifers.
From the UK.
That's cool. I mean, gamma knife sounds cool as fuck. I hope it works.
I did not know that was a real thing. One of my favorite bands has a song called Gamma Knife, and I always just thought it was like just kind of like a cool, sci-fi, like cool sounding thing. I had no idea that was a real procedure. So
shout out Patrick. I'm excited to try his coffee.
Yes, Sam said she ordered one of everything.
Nice.
So it's on its way.
Nice. It's already in the mail. We love it. What a guy. Good guy. Great guy.
25 euro donation. Hi, Fupa Trooper, cancer researcher here, precision medicine. I just want to let you guys know that there's a lot of researchers trying our best to help people like Patrick be cancer-free. Love you guys so much. Fuck cancer.
Shout out to the cancer researchers.
Cancer researchers? Fans
Love
of this
you.
show?
I know. Who's watching this?
What? How is that possible? Thank you.
Shouldn't you be watching Big Money podcaster?
That's right.
What do mature people listen to?
Fresh Air with Terry Gross.
Fresh Air, yeah, exactly. I can do Fresh Air. Fresh Air with Ethan Klein. Today in Ukraine, everything's fucked. That's basically what the news is. Russian soldiers continue to kill civilians, and also their army is fucking incompetent, and they're getting owned by the Ukrainians, and they're getting pissed off, so they're bombing civilians. Today on Fart Air. Ass air? Fresh air? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got it.
In other news, Jay Powell is increasing the interest rates because our economy is fucked up. The stock market defies all logic. Stonks go up, and fuck you, poor peasants. In other news,
what the fuck?
This is Ethan Klein with Fresh Air. In other news, I took a massive shit this morning. It was slightly black. I'm going to keep an eye on that.
Oh, somebody said your Fresh Air, your show is more like Dead Air.
Dead Air. That's true.
That's good.
What else is happening?
I shit my pants today.
In other news, Joe Biden is getting ready to address Congress today about his balls are starting to sag to his knees. That man is old as fuck.
What a stupid son of a bitch.
Joe Biden last night tripped over his own ball sack. This is Ethan Klein.
Listen here, fat. So what, I got little saggy balls.
Saggy balls. They're touching my hairs on my saggy balls. By the way, footnote, you know this tag that comes on Teddy Fresh clothes?
It's a sticker.
I don't think a lot of people know that this thing is a really nice sticker.
Mm-hmm.
Comes right off. Right? Okay, doesn't damage that. And it's like a really nice puffy sticker. It sticks really good. I'm just saying. I don't think people know that.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Yeah, I'm surprised how many posts I see on the subreddit. People are like, I had no idea.
Yeah, and they have like a million of them.
Mm-hmm.
They're great. Good sticker too, boy.
Stick your finger.
Stick your finger. So, let's see. Good times. Bob's Basement final episode, but wanted to talk about this for a while. Wait, the show isn't ending. They're just leaving Spotify. They essentially say it was a mutual decision. They got fired.
Nope.
That's awesome.
Definitely not.
Between them and the company being too exclusive, bro, it's a free platform. It's not exclusive.
Well, maybe they mean because they were exclusively on Spotify, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean that is a dumb move.
No, but they say the company Spotify is too exclusive.
Yeah, that seems weird.
Yeah, let's see. They're like, bro, we're not paying you. You get like 10 views.
No hard feelings on either side. It's just it's time.
At the end of the day, it's business, right?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah, AKA, they're like, we're not paying you.
Right.
This all leads back to the Aiden Ross stream.
He lost everything from that.
He lost everything.
Yeah.
Banks is like, we need to end the show.
Well, do you think Banks ended it or Spotify ended it? Because it sounds like Spotify said we're not paying you.
I'm not sure, but I think the real reason is that stream. I can't say for sure, but
Oh,
I'll
definitely.
speculate.
I'm surprised Banks still associates with them. It's embarrassing. And to be honest, there has been a lot of guest hosts. I think Banks has been kind of MIA on that shit lately.
Yo, you're in trouble. That crypto shit. It's just business, and there's other things that we want to do in the future, and I just want to shout out to Dan over at Spotify.
Oh, Dan.
And a
cool.
few other people that worked on this show. We appreciate you. We know all the time and effort and how hard it was to deal with us, because we're probably... I mean, I can at least speak for myself. I'm probably the most toxic motherfucker on the internet, so it's been challenging.
I think actually Jimmie Lee might have Keemstar beat. Although, maybe not. You know?
Interesting. With those meetings, you're definitely the the dickhead in the conversation most of the time.
Yeah, well, it's not just that. It's like a lot of the, I don't know.
That was a big hurdle for us. It's like me and Keem really were here when nobody fucking even knew you could make YouTube videos and make a career out of it. And here we are, you know, in conversation.
Dude, we were one of the first Spotify original podcasts. Like, we made another wave. Like, it was so.
Oh my God, you can't be taking credit. The only reason they knew they wanted to do podcasts, and they said, let's get a cheap little fucking show to test beta run this. Keemstar is taking credit for all of Spotify podcast movement.
Cool. Like, I remember meeting the Spotify people, and do you remember, like, we sat down on that first meeting, and they were like, so do you guys want to go on Jimmy Kimmel? And I'm like, no.
There's no fucking world where Keemstar goes on Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah, Jimmie Lee thought he was going to be on Jimmy Kimmel yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
That's strange.
Wait, he did? What did he say?
Yeah. Maybe we should say this, but
tell me.
We walked, because we're in Hollywood, and we walked by his studio, and there's people lining up. So he thinks because Jimmie Lee's walking by with cameras that one of Kimmel's producers is going to recognize him.
Yeah, that's like the childhood fantasy of.
Right. So
I broke into the candy store, and then a movie, or I broke into the production company.
Yeah. Right.
The producer said, "You're perfect."
And then the security told us to leave. So he comes up with this brilliant idea. He's like, well, if we keep walking, they can't necessarily stop us. So we just kept walking back and forth with him roasting people.
That's like kids in a department stores singing and singing, hoping that a recording artist like
Wait, how many times did you guys walk
managerial
by?
approach.
I think it was
4 or 5?
Yeah, 4 or 5. It was insane, dude.
My guess is that he wanted to go there because people in the queue can't leave, you know? So they're forced to listen to him.
That's where we got recognized the most from the podcast,
Yeah,
and that
yeah.
pissed him off so much.
Oh man, I can't wait to see this. This is gonna be spectacular. Keemstar and Jimmy Kimmel, man, that'd be a fucking sight. So, Keemstar, tell me about the time you falsely accused someone of being a pedophile. Amazing.
10-year-old fan right away.
Thank you, Liam.
We're like, so do you guys want to go on Jimmy Kimmel? And I'm like, no.
His laughing just, it's like, I've never heard someone laugh so insecure in my life.
Yeah, he just exhales so much. Bro needs to.
He was shocked because I'm like, no, we're internet people. Like, we don't want to go on any talk show. Like, it was just.
It's cool.
It was so.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool that they believed in us. It was a little too
Banks is like, bro, you're so lame. I can't do this anymore.
too exclusive and too it just didn't make sense on both sides. Both of us and Spotify are totally happy with the outcome and really grateful for the experience.
Yeah, that's good. Banks is trying to be professional, you know. Banks saying they were infinitely larger than impulsive, and Keem saying Ethan stole the idea from frenemies. Oh yeah, Keemstar. Okay, let's hear it. It was good.
You see shows like Impulsive that started around the same time as ours, and ours actually came out the gate, you know, infinitely stronger and bigger than Impulsive. If people, you know, have been
So what? That just means your show sucks. People don't want to watch your show.
Tuning in for that long, you know, in the early days, the first few episodes we did Ninja, KSI, we did Adam 22, and those fucking cracked. We did them on my channel, on my YouTube channel, and those were cracking. And I don't know, again, no hard feelings. This is just a decision that everyone's kind of come to mutually, and it doesn't mean it's the end of Mom's Basement forever. I think we'll probably take a nice break and kind of readjust. And
oh, it's over. There's no way the show's coming back. I mean, if Banks wanted to make a podcast, there's so many more interesting people he could do it with than Keemstar.
Yeah, for sure.
He does talk about how it's like Spotify's too exclusive or something, but then later in the episode he says that maybe the show might come back on like Web3, some sort of thing, which is exclusive to me.
NFT podcast?
Yeah.
Yes, baby.
I mean, Snoop's in phase now. Maybe you do it with Snoop.
That'd definitely be more interesting. Yeah.
and figure it out. But this show and IP are amazing.
For me, like
IP, stop it. What IP? Two idiots talking about.
The IP is cool, but Keemstar gotta go.
I hope you're the one that owns the IP.
Like, you know, I'm about doing shit before anyone. I'm about actually creating like a wave, right? So in the early days when we were doing the trolling stuff, nobody did anything like that. Like, and then we built an entire genre on YouTube.
How does Banks tolerate him? He is just full of bluster. He's so insecure. He's just bragging about himself. How do you talk to this guy on a weekly basis?
Doing this, you know, trolling and gaming entertainment content. And when I launched Drama Alert, there was no competitors. Like, I was literally the first drama channel. When we did Mom's Basement...
It was before this whole podcast wave. It really was.
Yeah. Well, actually, let me take it back. The podcast that I was on prior to this, which was Bait It, was set up with me and Clown being arch enemies. There was not a podcast with two enemies going to war every day on a podcast. Like, that didn't exist. Like, I started that wave. We had Ethan Klein on. He liked the format. And, you know, I'm...
Is that wait, you should... Yeah, sorry. Listen, Kim, I'm sorry to break it to you, but saying the N-word on Xbox Live is not revolutionary, actually. That was pretty commonplace before you started doing it, so thank you.
I'm pretty sure that's where the idea of frenemies comes.
I cannot believe he thinks that Baited inspired frenemies. Now that is fucking incredible.
Comes from. And so with Mom's Basement, we were the first ones to like really, I mean, we could go all the way back.
Oh, this is so embarrassing. What is Mom's Basement other than just a couple of dudes talking? What is revolutionary about that?
Why are you so cute when you talk shit?
He's so embarrassing. Who the fuck, bro? Well, I guess that 16-year-old. The Keemstar rules. Ethan's changed.
Keemstar! You were asking why he was so mad. That's probably why, because Mom's Basement's ending. He's having a bad week.
16.
Mom's Basement's ending.
Oh, Scoob.
Me and Blade had a video podcast like way back, but I mean, me and you kind of set the
Podcasts
stage.
have been around forever, but it was kind of like you either did YouTube videos and that kind of content, or you did podcasts. You were like an older like comedian or like.
How about instead of just talking about how great you guys are and how you revolutionize the genre, how about you just make a good content that people actually want to listen to so your shows don't get canceled? Yo, we got dates, bro. We got dates. Wait, we got dates. Keemstar came on our podcast April 10. Mom's Basement appeared May 2nd. That was their first episode. Keemstar was on our podcast May?
An entire year before.
Wait, what's a whole year?
Yeah.
Yeah, April 2017.
So who inspired who? I'm not going to sit here and talk about how I revolutionized the genre. But if you want to say, I didn't revolutionize the genre, let's be honest. But you came on my fucking show. And they made your show a year later. You fucking stole it, bitch.
Just saying.
Just saying. Boom, 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 boom. Send that GIF. Yeah, he's talking about Baited, where I stole frenemies from. Send Keemstar that GIF. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I don't care. It's just funny to listen to this kid.
Like, you know, somebody in the sports world or fashion world and specifically had a podcast geared toward, you know, a certain specific demographic. We definitely, were one of the first to pop in and just say, we're going to do, you know, an everything internet culture.
Truly revolutionaries. I think it's awesome that they're just like, as their podcast is just becoming completely irrelevant, just talking about how awesome they are. Keemstar doesn't know what a metaphor is. Okay, I believe that.
now that I'm thinking about the stuff that we can't talk about, I want to talk about something so bad. I got to tell you about this one thing. So I'm gonna say it in a metaphor, right? All right.
Okay.
Yeah, he does not know what a metaphor
Well, let's
is.
hear what he has to say.
Well,
Okay. Do you know, like back in the day, like in old Russia, there was that nuclear plant that blew up? Like, what's the name of that?
Bro, you are so dumb. I'm sorry, but I can't do this. Should I need to proceed through this?
I think you're gonna want to hear this.
You know what I'm
Banks
talking about,
doesn't
right?
know?
Chewbacca? Shavola or something?
I don't know what you're talking about.
This is, and they're wondering why their show got canceled. Yo, do you remember that nuclear power plant that blew up? What is it called?
Corolla?
Corolla, Toyota Corolla.
In Russia, by the way, which
was it in Ukraine, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Chernobyl, of course. But I love that Banks doesn't even know what he's talking about.
No.
Oh man, you definitely know what I'm talking about.
This is a
Say
great
it.
story so far.
Oh, Chernobyl? You're talking about Chernobyl?
Yes,
Oh,
yes. Okay.
Wait,
I
is that Russian? Is that in Russia?
Oh my God,
No.
Banks is so much smarter than Keemstar.
Yeah, he's infinitely smarter.
Yeah,
and infinitely more successful.
Yeah, that's Ukrainian.
Yeah, but that was in the old Soviet Union, before Russia was or Ukraine was a country.
True.
So
old
when
Russia.
when that
Yeah, then he goes, old Russia.
No. But okay, keep going.
that thing blew up.
Remember, this is
right?
a
Like,
metaphor.
it was
Yeah, this is all a metaphor.
This is a metaphor, so let's see where this is going.
An extended metaphor, you might call it,
Yeah.
the literary term.
really like a lot of people died. Like and like you still can't go there. There's still radiation levels. So, like it's bad.
Phase
right?
Adapt went there and he absorbed so much potassium that they advised that he never eat bananas again for the rest of his life.
Oh my God, he went there? Why did he go there?
He went there for a music video and just like as a video.
Absorbed
Like,
potassium?
we went to Chernobyl. Because you can tour.
What the fuck are they saying? This is the weirdest anecdote ever. He absorbed potassium from being near Chernobyl?
He got powers.
Is that something that happens?
I think what they're saying is that he absorbed so much radiation.
Yeah, he said potassium.
Well, potassium is radioactive, and there's tiny, minuscule amounts of it in bananas.
No, but he said...
There is a nugget
understand.
of truth where this is coming from, but I think
He meant to say radioactive.
Yeah, some wires are getting crossed.
So he says he absorbs so much potassium, which is a vitamin.
Right, but I believe potassium.
Don't eat any more bananas for the rest of your life. I'm sorry, but what the fuck?
Like there are certain parts you can go, but
I mean, I know what he's saying. He's saying he absorbs so much radiation that he can't even eat bananas anymore because bananas are slightly irradiated.
Right.
Yeah.
High risk, and they like do monitor your like radiation levels and shit, and they do like it. They do
Somebody
like
donated
preface you, and you have to
$100
sign
and
all
said
this
nuclear
shit,
power
and, like, go
plant
through all this
chorizo.
whole process to even go.
What, Dan?
Somebody donated $100 and said nuclear power plant chorizo.
Chorizo, yeah.
I think he's fucking stupid.
This is, in school you learn when you make a metaphor, you want it to be really clear. It's important not to get your metaphors mixed up. You want to make a very clean metaphor to drive your point home. So far, we're in old Russia, the plant chorizo, and we're getting too much potassium.
Yeah.
Okay, where are we going with this?
And yeah, his biggest takeaway, because Adapt's just Adapt, right? His biggest takeaway was they told me to just stay away from bananas. So he's like, I don't even like bananas. Fuck it.
Anyhow, I'm going to tiptoe around this because I want to say this so bad, but it might get cut out. I don't know. But there is a much...
Do they not even have editorial control of their episodes? Who's going to cut it out?
Well, no one at all, because
well, it's clearly in the show.
Right.
Larger nuclear plant in the Ukraine right now. It's the biggest one in Europe. And there's fighting going on right there. And there's a live stream. And there's like a fire in the facility. And they said if it blows up, it's going to be like 10 times worse than the first one that we were talking about. Yeah.
Chernobyl.
Sketch.
The way he just phrased that, it sounded like this one time at band camp, there was this fire.
Keep on Truth Social for sure.
Oh, yeah.
So, what is the metaphor here? Is like, I'm going to speak in a metaphor. So, you know that nuclear power plant that blew up? So, there's a nuclear power plant right now, and there's some fighting going on in there. Isn't that crazy?
I'm assuming he's getting to something. That something is like
it's
that.
Deep. Oh, no.
That's it?
No.
Happen even if it's like a little bit like not, even if it's not perfectly accurate what you just said. It's still cool to talk about and wonder about. You know.
What are you guys? It's incredible they understand each other.
I'm just hearing coconuts in Chernobyl.
Yeah,
Right
yeah.
That's all I'm hearing.
Bananas in Chernobyl.
Yeah, bananas in Chernobyl.
Wait. What the fuck? How did they? He's like, yo, that's really interesting and cool. Like, dude, that was a sick analogy.
And it's cool to talk about, man.
That was a cool metaphor, bro. He's like, yo, we're gonna do a little current events right now. So get ready. This is gonna shock all you.
What
guys.
I love about this too is this whole like discussion clearly came about in Keemstar while recording the episode. Keemstar.
He's a Keemstar.
Keemstar? I think I said Keemstar.
What does he sell? What does Keemstar sell?
Candy.
Yeah.
Metaphors.
Candy.
Carnival passes.
Cotton candy.
Sorry. He's a Keemstar.
Yeah, I think he was just looking at his phone while they were recording the episode and just saw something on Twitter about this incident at this nuclear plant.
The fighting near this
decided to just start rattling off about it.
Let me tell you about bananas, someone said.
I wish people weren't so weren't so fucking, I don't know. Everybody's on edge.
Stop it! Stop! Just taking this stretch here.
Wonder about, you know. I wish people weren't so weren't so fucking.
What is going on about lip clamping?
Powerful stuff.
I think
they're like, why was our show canceled?
I think he's got mad fucking cotton mouth.
Yes,
the dude is
all I'm
fucking
hearing
high off his ass, which is why this conversation is this is such a stoner conversation.
Yeah, they got them Rollo-Tony licks.
Dude, they go in with no prep. They do one take.
It's clear. Ever since they got bought up from Spotify, they just dropped the ball completely. They don't care at all.
Well, look, he put it on his main channel at first. They had interesting guests, so of course reviews will be great.
Yeah.
Challenging podcasts, I've always said, is getting past 20 episodes when you've exhausted all your resources, all of your connections, and then you actually have to make a show.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you see if people actually want to watch this shit or not.
Had sex in the treehouse. On edge. It's fucking, the internet sucks right now. The whole fucking.
The United.
Okay, wait. Just listen to this. It's just. I'm sorry, but this is poetry. We need to put this on a DVD and launch it into space.
Yes.
Weren't so fucking. I don't know. Everybody's on edge. It's fucking, the internet sucks right now.
Wait,
the whole
sorry, I didn't go back far enough.
A little bit, not, even if it's not perfectly accurate what you just said, it's still cool to talk about and wonder about, you know? I wish people weren't so weren't so fucking, I don't know. Everybody's on edge. It's fucking, the internet sucks right now. The whole fucking.
The United Kingdom.
That excerpt from Banks is truly, it proves his IQ status, his Mensa membership. It's just, I would like to frame that. This metaphor is off the rails, by the way. This is high level conversation dialogue.
Has just called for an emergency meeting of the United Nations Security Council. I'm reading this from actual mainstream media, so don't censor me.
No one's censoring you, dude. Nobody cares. Nobody even understands what you're talking about.
Fighting
Like, why would they censor this?
What does he mean?
You don't have a fucking point. You've been speaking for like 2 minutes, and you're just like talking in circles about some nuclear power plant. No, like, why is that being censored? The fuck are you talking about?
I don't even understand. Why does he think someone's gonna censor him?
I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about.
Don't censor me, bro. But one time my friend went to what was that? Chorizos, and now he doesn't have to eat bananas ever again. Because he got so much potassium.
I gotta tiptoe around this topic, man.
Don't
it's really fucking controversial.
Let me tell you about banana.
It's so fucking amazing.
Between Russia and Ukraine forces threatened the security of the I can't pronounce the name, nuclear power plant, the biggest nuclear power plant in Europe. That's official media.
What's the source?
The official media is CNN.
We live in a time where it is important to speak up against shit that you don't fuck with, but it's also important to speak up against shit you do fuck with.
Dude, that's so deep.
That is some fucking.
Have you guys? Is that what you're doing right now? I don't know. Is he speaking up against shit he fucks with, or against shit he doesn't fuck with? What's happening? And are we still in the metaphor?
Do want to see, right? Because oftentimes people, the fucking squeaky wheel's the one that gets the grease, right? It's a cliche, but it's very fucking true. It's like most people are really only willing to speak up and talk their shit when they're bitching about something or like uncomfortable.
Did he have a fucking ring go off in the podcast? My dogs are barking because they're trained to go off on that. It's awesome.
Comfortable with something or have a problem with something, right? Rarely do you see people like going out on a fucking limb to defend something or like.
What the fuck are you saying?
I don't even know.
What the fuck are you saying?
I really appreciate.
Yo, what the fuck? Wait, hold on, listen to this part. He says it's important to fuck with what you do fuck with, and important not to fuck with.
Even more important.
But then he makes no stance.
Yeah.
He doesn't make a stance. And then this golden moment here. Listen.
I'm just.
Have a problem with something, right?
Here, listen.
Rarely do you see people like going out on a fucking limb to defend something or like.
Phase Aristotle, someone said. Phase Socrates up here.
Blanks.
Wait, okay, listen to this.
I'm just. I don't even know. I really appreciate all the love and support.
Why does he sound like a fucking preschool teacher turning the pages of a book? That's exactly what it sounds.
But FaZe was so incoherent that Keemstar didn't even know what to say, and then you just hear Keemstar chewing us into the mic with just dry mouth. This is the best.
Or like uncomfortable with something or have a problem with something, right? Rarely do you see people like going out on a fucking limb to defend something or like.
I'm just. I don't even know. I really appreciate all the.
This is the best. And this is just, we don't ever listen to this, but this is the final episode. So they went out with like, huge, they went out with a big, they put a lot of work into this final episode.
Love and support that we've had over here on Spotify from our fans.
Yeah. So a fond farewell to your mom's basement. My mom's, your mom's basement. That was amazing, man. Wow. They should do a current event show. I'd actually love to listen to that. I want to listen to them talk about. I want them to do a fresh air podcast. Well, we've once again not talked about anything in the title. Like, I feel like we've already done what? How long have we been going?
Oh, we've been going for 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Kim, Pete, Kanye.
Yeah.
Well, boom. Now you can put it in the title. You said it.
Done.
Yeah, it's true.
We should. I guess let's do it on Friday because I just can't get into all this now.
Get your fucking ass up and work.
Yeah, I do want to talk about that.
Can I say? Apparently, I saw in the chat everybody was roasting me for the way that I said. I gotta think about how to say it now. Nuclear. Nuclear. I think I said nuclear. Nuclear.
Nuclear.
Nuclear. Nuclear.
Wait, you said it like George Bush? Nuclear.
Nuclear. Nuclear.
It's gonna go.
Well, I just looked it up, and
Nuclear.
apparently this is a very contentious thing.
Oh, here we go. Dan's got to.
No, look, there's a debate on Wikipedia about how to pronounce it.
So wait, what did you say?
I didn't even. Now I'm like not sure.
Nuclear.
Because I'm like self-aware of how I'm saying it now.
I think it's pronounced funger.
Funger?
Nuclear.
Put your funger in the air if you're all about it.
I guess I'm saying nuclear, which is incorrect.
What's that J. Cole song where he says, put a finger in the air?
If you want,
how's it go, Zach?
Fuck,
Put your fingers in the air if you
put a finger in the air. That's from his All Eyes on Me record.
I like put a finger in the air if you're all about it.
Put a finger in the air if you're all about it.
Yeah. Deja vu, that's it.
Yeah.
Put
What's
a
the
finger
line?
in the
sky
air
if you
you're
want
all
it.
about it.
Put a finger in the sky if you want it. Now put two fingers in the sky if you want it.
Funger.
Nuclear. Everyone say nuclear. Go ahead, AB.
Nuclear.
No, say it.
Hey, that's wrong, apparently.
Say it.
I'm afraid to say it.
Just
This
say
one.
it.
Nuclear.
Nuclear.
Zach?
Thank you, whoever enunciated that.
Olivia?
Nuclear.
Love?
Nuclear.
He says it the best.
He says the best. He's not even from here.
Ian?
Nuclear?
Nuclear.
That sounds right.
Chicken.
Chicken?
According to this,
chicken.
According to this,
What do you mean? It's just some.
I love chicken.
Dwight Eisenhower, Jimmy Carter, Bill Clinton, and George W. Bush also said it wrong.
So what? How did they say it? I was always been confused by this
I think
debate.
it's such a common mispronunciation
What's
that
the
I've
mispronunciation,
absorbed. The way I was saying nuclear is wrong. Nuclear. There's too much emphasis on the second.
Why does it? I always
syllable.
was confused why everyone cares so much. I mean, it's
apparently
phonetic.
it's just wrong.
Nuclear.
No, it's NUC. It's nuclear.
Oh, I see. That's the misspelling on the top left. Nuclear.
Right.
Nuclear.
Nuclear.
I see.
Nuclear. Well, I'll try and correct that.
Yeah,
but no
clean
guarantees.
that
I
shit
think
up.
I've
That's
just been saying it my whole
embarrassing, bro.
fucking life.
After we were just going on about Keem and Banks, and you're gonna come out and say nuclear.
Yeah.
Embarrassing.
Delete it, fat.
Put a finger in the sky if you want it.
Funger.
Yeah, we have so much to talk about, but like we've already been 2.5 hours, bro. We keep doing this.
It's good.
There's
I think it's a good
just
thing.
too much to talk about, you guys. God. So on Friday we've got Skeet Davidson and Kanye. We've got Kim Cringe. Poor people just need to get rich.
It seems like nobody wants to work these days.
Nobody wants to work. I bet you what, Kim, if people were making $1 million a fucking minute, people would be happily go to work.
Well, and I also, when researching that, I found out that apparently the Keeping Up with the Kardashians subreddit is actually extremely hostile to them. Like that's like one of, you know how sometimes subreddits just randomly like it's just exists for people that hate it.
But not ours?
Ours is borderline sometimes.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, no, but this is like because when that video came out, that subreddit compiled like all of the dirt of like shady business shit that is done over the years, of which there is. I was like blown away. I did not realize
people just don't want to work. It's like shut the fuck up.
But it's just real. It's extra ironic when you look
People
at
are definitely
their track record.
Dude, people want to work. People don't want to work at fucking dead end jobs that don't pay enough to live, don't have any benefits.
Yeah.
There's no good jobs available.
Yeah.
You were born rich as fuck with every opportunity in the world. How about you shut the fuck up?
And despite that, yeah, I just saw somebody mention this in the chat, but this was the one that blew me away the most. This was settled out of court. However, she was sued in 2006 for stealing $120,000 from her boss.
People just don't want to work. Sounds like you didn't want to work. You wanted to
Exactly.
steal money. That's a lot of money.
Also being sued for unpaid wages and overtime, child labor
Child
violations.
labor? Let's go.
A crypto.
I'll tell you who does want to work. Those kids. Those kids want to work. You could learn a lot from those kids.
This is actually gonna work, guys.
Currently being sued for a crypto pump and dump scheme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have a lot.
Anyway,
we should open.
We can get into it on Friday, though.
Let's open with that stuff on Friday.
Yeah, I think it'll be good with Hila as well. I think.
Brittany's off the rails. Jordan Peterson update.
Oh, also, right before the show.
So much to talk about.
Big update on Brittany. She's off Instagram. She gone.
R.I.P.
We thought maybe she got banned, but apparently TMZ somehow said they confirmed that she decided to delete her own Instagram account.
Why would she do that? She was
I
popping
don't know.
off.
It
Didn't
was like
she-
an hour before.
It was
we
like
went
a
live.
free OnlyFans.
She did that a few months ago for like one day.
Okay, maybe she'll be back. I don't know. Free OnlyFans. I thought maybe she got banned because of those photos.
Yeah, I would think so.
I mean, to be frank, if she wasn't a giant celebrity, those would have gotten banned.
Oh yeah.
Like it was way too lewd.
No question.
For
what did you
Instagram,
say, Olivia?
too lewd, I should say.
She deleted her Instagram a few months ago for like one day and then came back. I did a write-up on it, and then the next day it was back up. So
Olivia, when are you finishing school? When are you going to be back?
May. So pretty soon. I think I go back and it's like 6 weeks or something.
All right. You doing good? You going to get good grades on your finals?
I absolutely promise.
Okay. Don't fuck around and then have to do another semester like I did.
I promise.
Okay.
I plan on succeeding.
We need you back here.
Thank you so much for saying that.
We definitely do.
I need to be here.
Olivia, please stand up.
Miss having her help.
Stand up, please.
Sausage fest without Olivia here.
Yeah, it's horrible here.
And Hila is only here once a week.
It's just a nightmare.
Yeah, it sucks.
Stand up, Olivia.
Olivia, stand the fuck up.
Please stand up.
I've been listening the entire time, Olivia.
I've been listening to Olivia the entire time.
So foreboding.
The best drop.
Olivia.
Real quick before we wrap it up, I just want to take.
So wait, what's the new title? 'Cause we didn't talk about any of these fucking people. We talked about
R.I.P. the mom's basement.
The podcast is ending.
Oh, that's good.
That's good clickbait.
I'm learning, baby. I'm learning.
Yo, AB, that is.
I'm out
good.
here.
That's good clickbait.
That's really good.
Yeah.
So to the 47,000 of you watching right now,
Don't
you're
tell
in
me.
it. Don't spoil it.
That's good. Yeah, did we ever get in touch with Wally to do a call?
We tried. No,
I went into the fucking me and AB. Excuse me. We went into the fucking depths of trying to find this fucking.
We like had to shift calling him. Like, is that call him in the morning? I call him in the afternoon. Nada.
Oh, people are asking what happened to the Drew podcast we had planned for last Friday. She had to reschedule, so we'll let you guys know that when that's happening. So we'll call it the podcast is ending, or our last episode. Maybe that seems too obvious.
No, that's too. Yeah,
that's too obvious.
That's just.
Or how about goodbye to the H3 podcast?
No, see,
our last episode.
I don't like. No.
How about
the
just
what AB said was perfect because it's ambiguous.
So what did AB say?
The podcast is ending.
Coconuts Barbados. I don't even remember what I said.
Or the end of the podcast.
Or how about the last episode?
The last episode of the
last
podcast.
episode.
No. What did AB say? It was better.
The podcast
is ending. That's what you said.
Is ending. Yes.
The podcast is ending.
Or over.
Ending.
Over
And then
is too
what should the
dramatic.
thumbnail be? Just me, like a really serious picture of me?
Yeah.
One of these.
One of these ones I do? Yeah. The podcast is ending. All right.
Oh, somebody in the chat said Dan is leaving the podcast.
But
This is Daniel Keem. Dude, that's so good.
Dan, wait, okay.
Dan is leaving the podcast.
Is that better? I don't know if that's better.
That's
That is an incredible title.
Dan is leaving the podcast.
Whoever said
It
that
is
is
good,
hard.
but I feel like the podcast is ending will make even like the haters want to click on it.
I agree. I think
Yeah.
that one's better.
Go off, King.
Sorry, Dan.
It's all good.
Sorry,
I just thought
Dan.
that was really
Yeah,
clever.
delete it, fat. I'm gonna
Delete it,
start
fat.
saying that all the time.
That's a really good idea, though. Dan is leaving the podcast. All right, so then, okay, well, great. That's a good title.
Then
So this is next week on Friday. You guys understand? We did Kim, Pete, and Kanye on Monday. Changed the title. Today we went live. Did Kim Pete Kanye?
It's
Change the title.
Say to make a title before we go live, and so
No,
we
it's
just look
fine.
we look at the topics and we just pick.
People are
something that-
tuning in. It's fine, you know. But on Friday we're gonna have the same fucking title. Kim Pete and Kanye. Maybe it'll stick on Friday.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll put it at the top of the show doc. Although we do have a pretty fire call-in lined up for Friday.
Really?
Also,
The how do I say this without giving away who it is? Well, it's so obscure nobody will even know. We found a guy on TikTok that fucks peanut butter, and he's calling.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
fun. That's great. That's really exciting.
That's exciting, dude.
Allegedly.
Well, that's what's interesting. He's very ambiguous about it, but there's
Well,
a
I'll
lot
get
of,
to the bottom of this.
that's
he
what,
fucks it.
That's
He
why
fucks
we wanted you to talk to him, because we knew Ethan would be
This
the
is
one.
a fresh air exclusive. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
He posted one where the jar looks like something phallic, if you will, was
Yeah, yeah.
stuck in the jar.
Was he? Was it? What was the phallic size? Was he like stacked?
Oh, he's girthy, dude.
AB, what were you gonna? You gonna say?
Oh, I just wanted to, because people in the chat are asking about Lena. Lena is okay. Thank you all for asking. For those of you who don't know, she had a lump on her neck. We were scared, but it ended up being nothing. So
Yay!
We got benign. We got it.
So you guys went to the doctor. They touched the lump. They looked at it. What'd they say?
They said she's fine. I didn't go with her, which makes me sound really bad now that I say it out loud. But we were recording. But no, they said that she was fine. I don't know exactly how it went down. Lena, are you there?
Lena, come talk about the lump. Talk about the lump. Talk about the lump.
So he just felt it, and he said it was fine. He compared it to the opposite side, and he said I had perfect symmetry and nothing to worry about.
Wait, so there wasn't even a lump there?
There was, but he said that what he was feeling, that it was fine. It's not something to be concerned about. And then, he just checked, compared it to the other side to be sure.
So you have two lumps?
No.
Her lovely lady humps.
Just the one lump is fine. Is all.
Yay! I'm very happy to hear that.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank
What
you,
happened to Hila? I was so scared when Hila had that
dude,
neck
I was
lump.
freaking out.
I was like, bro, I would stay up at night and be like, oh my God, bro, my life is over. He was definitely going to die. I have these fucking elaborate fantasies about Hila's going to die. I'm at her funeral. What am I going to do? How am I going to go on? Just all playing out in my head. And then you go to the doctor. And he's like, she's fine. You're like, okay, cool.
Yeah. No, it was scary, but alhamdulillah, everything's good. Thank God.
Alhamdulillah.
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 Imhan.
And Hebrew, you would say, I honestly forget.
L'chaim.
Not l'chaim. It was,
What?
fuck, I forget.
The word for what? Like God bless?
Oh, there's an expression that's similar to alhamdulillah, thank God or whatever, God's name, whatever. All right. That's good news. Done. Well, that was a fun
Wally,
episode.
where are you? Wally, reach out.
Thanks everyone for tuning in. We got good numbers today. You think it's the title, or
doing numbers, boy? No, I think.
You think it's just a good episode, or you think it's the title?
Just a good episode.
Good
my dude.
vibe.
We're just cruising.
I mean, this is average for the last couple weeks. We've been always hitting around
47,000 is high.
Nope.
Really?
Go back and look.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Flooper Troopers.
On Monday
for
we
tuning
hit
in.
50, or just below 50 or something. So yeah, no.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, yeah, that's awesome. That's great.
That's why I'm saying the sub thing is
Really
bizarre.
good.
Our numbers are.
That's
fine.
why I don't care about the sub thing, 'cause
Exactly.
The show is doing great. I just don't.
I don't know.
That
He
being
said that we've grown the past couple of weeks, and it was a couple of weeks ago we started shouting the sub count out. So, in my opinion,
The subs are down.
Love,
yeah, but it's
love. I hear what you're
evolving.
saying, but
No.
this is the live view.
The
so.
people leaving
No,
would
this is
have left
dangerous.
anyway.
Remove this,
People should,
please.
Let me pull it up on my phone.
No,
I have
see,
the
this is-
actual.
No, this is the actual. I'm in the back end, and I went to
you
the
are.
live view.
Let me match it up on my phone.
Okay.
Also, another quick update
Yeah,
is
that's
that
accurate.
hopefully on Friday we will have all the details of the IDubbbz fight that I'm going to be in.
Ah, finally,
exciting.
finally get to announce.
You're gonna fuck that guy up, dude.
Little bit.
You feeling
Don't
confident?
say it. You almost said it,
I didn't
Zach.
say it. I said little bitch boy.
We'll save it for Friday.
You cut yourself
Wait,
off.
AB's opponent or AB?
AB's opponent. It hasn't been announced, and Zach talking shit about him around the office all the time, and he has a little.
You call him little bitch boy?
Well, he calls him
yeah.
Zach's gonna fight him before you can get to him. Maybe.
Yeah, for real.
I believe in
I don't know
AB.
anything about him.
And it's
He's
not-
going down, guys. We're hemorrhaging.
Wait, it went significantly down.
That's why I said get it off screen. The
I don't care. I don't care.
I mean, that is actually pretty
The
fun.
show is doing good. Who cares? People are watching. We have almost 50,000 people watching us. That's awesome.
Everybody will watch.
That's right.
Thank you. Thank you. This is a serious message. I think we'll get more subs when we start interviewing people again. That's when you get subscribers on podcasts. And by the way, we're trying to book interesting guests, and nobody wants to be on our show. I don't know what to say.
That's not really true.
Coconuts in Barbados won't come on.
They'll come on. You
Not
keep
today.
saying that. They were in the middle
They
of the
had their
show.
chance. They had Rolo Tony. They had the whole thing. Maybe if you guys have some guest suggestions, we could. Excuse where you guys are. Oh, Rolo Tony Brown Town. Check yourself right at the door. You know you want some Rolos. You know you gotta give me some more of those Rolos.
That's right. Shout
Are
out
they
Ti-
still live?
Shout out Tim Heidecker.
Shout out Rolo Tony.
Shout out Rolo Tony.
Let's see.
Shout out.
Rolo Tony. Working on
yeah,
the
they're still live.
Those motherfuckers
They're
still live?
cooking.
All right, well, they missed their chance. They're like, dude, nobody wants to see us debate H3. They want to hear Rolo Tony talk about how many sex women have had, how many partners women have had, how it really does matter.
Missed the mark.
Dude,
with
their
that
chat
one.
is so scary, dude. It's so fucking scary.
I want to read it, but every time I go there, it just. I can imagine though. I mean, if you actually listen to that stuff, you must be really fucked in the head. Like I feel like anyone who watches Fresh and Fit seriously, mom made them mangina.
Yeah. Yep.
You know. Mangina. You know what I'm saying? All right. Enough of that. Guys, let us know if you have suggestions. I want to get some guests out here. Bobby Lee, yeah, we should get Bobby Lee out. Actually, maybe you want to invite him on, Dan? You could email the producers. Love
Sure.
Bobby. Anyone else?
Tim Dillon, maybe?
I love
Bobby
Tim
over and
Dillon.
over again.
I do like Tim Dillon. Yeah. Are you I'm in touch with Tim. I can invite him on.
Casey Neistat.
Casey? That'd be actually good to talk about the David.
Yeah.
Well, that's a really good idea. I'll text Casey. Anything else since we're brainstorming here?
When is Drew coming on? Rewind this video
We
about
have
10
to-
minutes.
We have to
just
reschedule.
we just went over it.
She had a scheduling conflict, so we got to reschedule. The thing is, I'm nothing against YouTubers. I just feel like we've talked to so many YouTubers. It's basically the vast. I want to talk to other people.
Producers of reality shows that you're into.
Well, he said no to us.
I know, but that
Andy Cohen's a big deal.
that's the most. I'm just saying that's the most excited I've seen you get about a guest in a long time.
Yeah, he knowed us.
Yeah. Said he's not doing media at this time. So watch him like a fucking hawk, because if he goes on another show.
Yeah, the minute I see you on someone's show, dude.
Andy.
Chloe Cherry. Have we tried to reach out to Chloe Cherry?
Not yet.
What? Come on, get on it.
I know. Now I'm home. Now I will do it.
Well, you're at school. One of you guys do it.
She said she wanted to do it.
But I've been asking you guys to reach out to her for like weeks.
I don't know what to say. Chloe Cherry, if you're watching, come on
That's
the podcast.
not how you reach out. We did that already.
To be fair, Olivia said I'm not trying to throw you under the bus, but you did say you would do that.
Yes,
You know
I found info. I don't have login info for reaching out to her though.
Busted.
Okay, let's not. Okay, sorry.
So-
Sorry, let's not assign blame.
Busted.
But Olivia's at school. Okay? Thank you.
Can you interview David Lynch? I would love to. I don't know if he'll.
The weather today 50, 75 degrees.
It's a Friday once again.
Yeah.
You
a lot
think
of these.
you watch a movie on your fucking iPhone? Get fucking real.
A lot of these people we've reached out to, like I see people saying
Bretman Rock.
Bretman Rock, we've tried. Mac DeMarco, I can try again. Ringo Starr, that'd be awesome.
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
Ringo Starr, yeah.
He's in LA.
That would be game changing, dude. Oh my god.
He's always very charming in interviews too.
Wow, so many suggestions.
If we could actually get him on, which I doubt.
Let's reach out. Let's try. Just say we're huge fans. Peace and love. He hates the peace and love shit, so maybe don't.
I mean, he still says it all the time, but
no, he doesn't like
that it's like a meme.
The specific clip that is memed,
right,
of him being angry at fans, he doesn't like. Roll a Tony Brown down. Check yourself. Doja Cat, I think we've reached out. She's like so big time. It's pretty good. But I mean, our podcast is pretty popular, so I don't understand why we can't guess like that. I guess, I don't know if we need to hire a booker or.
We've hired bookers in the past. They don't do shit.
It's just bullshit.
They don't do fucking shit.
They really don't, and they're so expensive.
Yeah.
Okay, but we'll start working towards it. Jenna Marbles, I tried. Dude, listen to this. I messaged. I know Jenna Marbles is off Twitter. So what happened? I think I messaged Julian and say, hey, would Jenna want to come on? And then like he closed his Instagram the next day or something.
You got him to quit social
just
media.
Shut it down. He's like, no more.
Saw your message and ran the other direction.
Brittany Broski, that would be fun. I'd like to talk to her.
We tried. I love Brittany.
That's what I'm
Broski.
saying. Why does anyone want to come on? Like, we have a popular show. Like,
Yeah,
I don't understand.
I think the podcast Instagram is they DM'd her and then
ghosted. We're a big deal.
I don't know if she
14
saw
in the
it, though.
world. Joji, I mean,
That would be my dream guest, if I'm going to be honest.
He's not coming on.
No, I know.
George, like, he's embarrassed by his YouTube career, so like he's like doesn't want to associate with anyone or anything that reminds people of Filthy Frank.
What about another?
Can't say I blame him.
Jack and Eric episode.
Oh,
Jack and Eric, sure, that'd be fun.
that would be awesome, dude.
The boys.
Crip Mac, yeah.
That's true. Let's get fucking Jack and Eric back in here.
Yeah, we could do that. Paulie Shore.
Paulie, we could get easy.
Well, he was in our chat. All right, enough. Guys, thanks for watching. Friday's going to be off the rails. The title of Friday's episode, Kim, Pete, and Kanye. You don't want to miss it. Have a good week. Friday we'll be back. Yada yada. This is Ethan Klein from Clean Air. Today in Ukraine, people are getting absolutely fucked up. In other news, I'm hungry.
Food.
The weather outside is 75 degrees, and I need to take a piss. This is Ethan Klein for NPR, saying see you on Friday.